also.
I don't like any of you.
That was very villager of you, Zora.
Yeah, thank God. Hi, hello, welcome to the Birds and Bees D&D campaign. I'm the DM, Echo, and I'm just gonna give a quick rundown on what the hell is happening, because we didn't technically start recording this until this campaign, which is the 4th session, I believe? So there's kind of a lot of context missing. Real quick, first thing I want to cover is that we have a sort of party going. The party consists of Trick, who is a 3-foot ranger tabaxi, played by my friend Blake. They are very strange and really like shiny things. Then we have Zeta, who is a rogue. She likes to do what's best for people. We have Hack, the Echo.cardiogram rogue barbarian ranger, who is played by Tiva, who could not join us for this session. You'll see what happened to Hack there. And then we have Beatrice, a cleric druid of the Harvest God, played by Josh, who kind of joined in the middle of the campaign. And then we have our NPCs, and the quick rundown of the NPCs is that we have our NPC Darrenville, who's sort of the main one, a half-elf ranger, who has a metal arm because he cut off his arm trying to get a treasure. We have a child. We have 2 children in the party. One child is named Joel, who is a NPC that the party members randomly adopted from the murder cult that's running around. And then we have Ariel, who's a dead child, who's a ghost, because one of the main villains, Martin O'Valley, fucking killed her! So, she's a ghost. And then we have Jim Lake Jr. He may sound familiar, one of my players wanted him involved. He's an Eldritch Knight who has some backstory to him. Quick rundown of what has happened. The party was dumped into the ocean by a fucking dragon and saved, brought to the Music God Island, where they have found that there is a missing person around. And they went on a small adventure to try and figure out more about the missing person and the death of Ariel. They have just found out that the murderer and kidnapper of the missing person seems to be a little closer than they think inside the greenhouse inside the town. And they go and act upon it, trying to stop the murderer, Martin O'Valley. Things go a little lopsided, though. Thank you so much for watching. So, you guys, after talking to a traumatized child, you figure...
I was supposed to can too, just...
The entire party dies.
Yep, no more party. Vartex wins.
Damn.
Oh well, Godslayer's coming early.
You guys talked to a traumatized kid and found out, oh fuck, Martin just killed a fucking kid, dude. And, you guys have reason to believe he's still around and in the greenhouse.
Yeah, well, shit.
Not to mention, broke their arm.
Oh, yes.
How recently
Compass
did this
currently
field
pointing?
trip happen?
Up your
In
ass.
the direction of the greenhouse.
That's great.
But the only issue is that you cannot go directly to the greenhouse right now. You don't have any of your equipment on
Well,
you.
yeah, we gotta go back
We
and
gotta
get
go
our
back
stuff.
to the inn and get our shit, yo.
You all very awkwardly make your way back to the inn. You see, it's a very busy night tonight. There's a lot of people dancing and laughing and yeah, pretty much.
Everybody! Hack just T-posing behind us.
Well, you take a tired Hack,
Oh.
and you finally make your way to the inn. It feels like that's not the can.
No, it's an ad.
Damn.
It feels like an hour to get back to the inn.
I'm so scared. No. What is this?
That is the music playing.
It takes you a while to get back to the inn. When you enter in through the door,
What?
It seems a little more jam-packed at the inn. Among the crowd, Jim... I fucking hate all of you.
He's like, what the fuck?
Jim is just Jim is standing there in the middle, T-posing while everyone was.
Jim makes eye contact with the party and stops the table that he's serving and awkwardly shuffles over and says, above all of the loud and the crowded inn, no!
Watch me whip! A native!
We're off to a great start.
I hate all of you.
Let me just make an annoying Echo playlist.
Okay.
Jim,
I think this is gonna be the longer version.
Yeah.
Because Echo's mad at us.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now I'm gonna do more damage to you guys.
Oh, fuck.
Jim looks over at each of the members of the party and says aloud, Is everything okay? You guys look a little pissed off.
Oh yeah, because everybody's whipping and napping. Okay.
Guys, I think it's spreading.
I can't stop!
So Rick is like, oh, fuck.
The bees in unison.
Oh fuck. Shit!
Well, I guess we gotta let Vartex kill the music god.
Well, honestly, it's like
The music god is like,
it's like just kill the music god at this point. We don't need
We don't need her. Her and her titties.
First they do the whip, then they whip Vartex for me.
You're not really gonna gain anything from this, but alright. Jim looks at the party and asks, Is everything alright? You guys seem really pissed.
Dead child killed by ranchman.
we gotta go!
What?
Okay.
What?
I cannot ingest liquids without.
Me just
Some
later
kid at
will
your
explain.
school died! I forgot that was okay. Some kid at your school died!
Right, did you say that the music cuts off? The whole
Jim-
room looks at you.
It's the record scratch!
Yeah.
Jazz music stops. No,
Hard music starts.
that doesn't happen because it's too loud, but that's really funny to imagine.
What?
Gonna get crunk.
Jim takes a step back and he looks at you, and he looks at the party, and he looks at Trick.
And I look at hit. Okay, sorry.
Give it back.
No.
Give it back.
No.
Listen, if there's a kid who died at my school, I'm involved in this now. Give it back.
No.
Give it back. And there's a tug on your hat,
Please.
and I imagine you grip onto it, and
What the fuck?
Wait a minute, what?
Don't worry about it.
and you slam into the wall by the stairs.
Trick, holy shit!
I'm like,
I just a hat.
And Jim crosses his arms as he stands
just, like,
over you.
I just take it off. I'm like, fine, fuck you, here, and then I just throw it at him.
His reflexes aren't as fast as he was not expecting you to throw it at him, so it hits his face, and he kind of like covers his face. What falls from Jim's face is a shiny amulet.
Keep that under your hat.
It's shiny.
Jim picks
How
it
did
up.
Stay under the hat.
And there's a slight hum that happens, and he puts it back on. And he cracks his neck. He's like, alright. And he looks at Trick with a disappointed look. You can't. Don't do that again, you fuck. And he takes a look at, Hack, who is being supported by Joel and Darren Vole.
He's
Who is,
fucking dead.
And
Hack is fucking dead.
just gonna say, Jim real quick helps Darren Vole to help Hack into a room and puts him in bed. And Joel kind of stands there awkwardly as he
as he waits for Hack or somebody to come back. I'm scared. There was a kid that died. I'm scared.
Have some honey.
Okay. I don't know how it's gonna help.
Joel, do you want a hug?
Yeah.
Here, come in.
Do I have to come with you guys?
No.
I'm scared.
Trick slow. No. Trick is like, and then he sees Zeta like shaking her head. He's like,
Joel.
You have the ever important task of watching Hack.
You got it, Beatrice. and he shuffles over to Zeta and he gives her a hug.
They're the same age. Jim and Joel are the same fucking age. It's great.
He shuffles over and he gives Zeta a hug. And it's like one of the best damn hugs Joel has given in a while.
Oh, it's okay.
You can feel him shaking though a little.
Okay. I pet his hair. Pet.
It's really gross. It's kind of nappy.
You need a shower.
Once this is all over, I'm going to brush your hair, okay?
What's
Can
brushing
mending be
your hair?
used to fix his hair?
No.
Well, that's where I get a brush. Should I brush your hair so it's all nice?
Okay. I'm gonna go sit with Hack now.
Okay.
And he releases from the hug and he disappears upstairs.
Baby.
Jim and Darrenville come back down the stairs. Jim, who is now wearing a cloak that is dark blue, and has a very angry look on his face.
Oh.
Darrenville
I'm glad Maurice is not here.
walks forward and he gestures to Jim. I made sure to fill him in real quick on what's happening. Apparently there's a festival that's happening today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which is kind of what was happening outside.
Now watching what?
Stop!
The annual Whip and Nene Festival.
No! That's what was happening outside.
The music.
Thankfully, the Master Gardener shouldn't be there, so we shouldn't run into any issues.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Unlikely, knowing our recent encounters.
Jim, he's trying his best to look intimidating and to keep his composure. As
Right in the back.
Just like, I'm not scared of you, bitch.
Oh, this got weird.
Jim is trying to keep his composure and he just keeps walking and he leaves the inn looking back at you guys and he's like, come on, let's go. Yes, he does.
I will end you.
Are you guys ready?
I mean it, I will end you.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, I got weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's your fucking weapon?
Oh yeah, let's just say that happened. Don't
Yeah.
worry too
We
much.
have our weapons.
You have your weapons.
Find a good weapon. Find a good weapon, Josh.
Guys, I'm 10 short.
Bees?
I've only had 1490.
Did you count all your Did you just count all your bees right now?
I've been counting them for like 2 weeks.
Oh God.
There's only 1490.
Did you send some out?
No, I took them all back. Where the fuck are my bees?
Didn't you send some on the ship?
No, I took them back.
Oh, that's not good. Did they get
That's a
distracted?
crisis.
Did they get distracted?
Bee search parties go out.
I go out. Can you roll a 20 for me?
Just roll a nat 20 right now. Do it.
Do it. Just roll a 20.
Oh,
15.
2 parties come back with 2 decayed, withered bee corpses.
Ah, shit.
They reportedly found them near the greenhouse.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Jim is also...
I'm out. Bye, guys.
Oh,
By the way, Jim is still going.
okay, well, we're gonna go pick whoever.
Trick is just like, bye.
Wait, withered decayed bees. Guys, didn't the that one guy from the cult have a withery decayed cloak thingy?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Oh, I lost a beat of that, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's where one of them went. That's 4 more. What happened to the other 5?
Mm-hmm.
4 died in the greenhouse. 1 died from that cloak.
One of them got, didn't one of them get, like, grabbed by a thief?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't a bird eat one of them at some point?
That's the thief.
Okay. 4. We're sitting here.
She's like, what?
Yeah, Jim is gone, by the way. There's like this.
Trick is just like,
we're all huddle in a circle. Like, what happened to the other 4?
Here's like
He's
my.
kind of just like,
Guys, you think we should go?
Yeah. We'll get to the greenhouse thing. What happened to my other bees though?
The kid's getting away.
We can do that while we
let's just go to the greenhouse. We have all
Okay.
our stuff.
You all jumble your way past people, past the market that is busier than ever, past some drunk motherfuckers who try to entice Zeta to drink some more, but Zeta just kind of
No thanks.
no.
Not after last night.
What time of day is it?
It is
so
night.
shocked by Trick, they don't even, like, Trick just has no
Yeah.
problem getting through.
Yeah, it's
They're
nighttime.
like Trick is baby.
You all make it to the greenhouse.
We catch up with Jim.
Yeah, he was standing outside the pathway to the greenhouse, just kind of like tapping his foot, waiting.
Oh, hey, we're back.
What happened?
Bees.
Bees.
Okay. I mean, like, there's a dead kid that's involved.
Short on bees. This is the worst day ever.
Beatrice comes walking in at that moment.
Ariel.
Just mug of coffee, looking like super stressed out.
It's a bee mug.
Ariel pops out from under the ground.
Oh, shit.
Where Jim is, and she just kind of smiles, and she's like, "Hi."
What's
Hi.
the deal?
He
And if the answer isn't far the fuck away from here, something's wrong.
well, he's still at the graveyard.
That's good.
We had a talk. I think he just wants to be left alone. You know?
Oh, okay.
And since I don't think I can exactly
I
get
swear to God, if
hurt.
we get a Theo X Machina, I'm gonna slap that kid.
Theo X
He's gonna be fine. I just wanted to make sure I was waiting for you guys, you know. And the best way to do it is in the ground. Jim, he kind of just stares at Ariel, and they stare at each other, and she's like, Oh, you're that dumb sword kid. And Jim is like,
What?
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello? Hi.
Welcome.
We're D&Ding.
Din 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 din. You guys are about to enter into the greenhouse, and Jim is now there with a cloak. And he's fucking pissed.
Jim's fucking pissed. I forgot if I made that.
Jim kind of
Party cake, pal.
looks at Ariel, and is just kind of like, okay. Crickets sound. Cricket sound fills the air. Fuck it, I don't know. Crickets make noise. That's you're far.
Me.
Trick is just like, what the fuck? Okay, bye.
So crickets.
Bye, Dad.
Come on, cricket, lettuce.
So crickets.
Some of them legs.
No.
No.
The only noise that fills the air is crickets and the distant sound
Of more
of
crickets.
music.
I
Oh.
want the other one.
Now watch you.
I hate you. I hate you.
Now watch me
Most
crick.
chaotic.
There's a cobblestone path that leads the way to the greenhouse.
Sticking my head, can't even smell it.
on each side is beautiful, beautiful plants. And
I'm
that
going to
lead,
eat them!
I know, I was gonna make sure I could do
that
Bees
lead,
stock up.
that lead to the greenhouse being lit by fireflies.
that. Lit. Lydia, this
How many are there?
We're
A
all,
lot.
we
Would I
are,
believe my eyes?
we are,
So what would you guys like to fucking do?
the grass!
we're all on crack.
Eat the grass! Eat the grass!
This is gonna be one of the most intense games of my life, I said to myself. It's gonna be
As
great.
Trick eats the grass!
You guys, it's been 17 minutes and you've made no progress.
We're all on crack this campaign.
All we've done is whipped Nene.
You didn't even whip a nana.
Chaos God! Chaos God! Chaos God! Chaos
All
God!
we've done is get Jim's amulet back to him, whip a Nene, get close to the greenhouse.
So, the greenhouse is in front of you. What would you guys like to
Eat the grass!
Eat the grass, congratulations.
Seduce the grass! No!
The bees hyped up.
If anyone's bored, you gotta seduce the grass.
Pollinate.
Okay, they're doing that. Do you want to enter the greenhouse
Yes.
I want to
Is there
pick up a
plants
rock.
in the greenhouse?
or not? What?
How many are there plants?
Can I, like,
in the greenhouse?
Yes.
roll to investigate for suspicious activity in the greenhouse?
Well, you guys gotta enter the greenhouse first.
Okay.
Well, then let's
Can
go
I
to the
examine this
greenhouse.
greenhouse for any sort of like broken windows or anything?
Sure.
I gotta roll.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
20. It's always a 20.
9.
There's no broken
Okay,
windows.
so I pick up a rock.
Okay.
Oh god.
You pick up a rock. You throw it into the window?
Why can't we just go in the
Presumed,
greenhouse?
Roll for it, please.
Just go in the damn greenhouse!
17.
Well, the window breaks. Congratulations.
Alright,
Why can't we just go in the greenhouse?
I'm gonna take like the broken glass, like being careful. I'm gonna like, hit it with the rock a bit more. Like break it up. All right, bees.
Beatrice,
Now y'all got weapons.
Beatrice, what the fuck?
Bee daggers.
What the hell, Beatrice? We could just enter in through the door.
Bee
Who said that?
daggers.
Darren Bull.
Breaking it through the window is so much more fun.
No, don't encourage
I'm
her.
not climb through it. It's broken glass.
Oh
I'm
my
getting
God.
it for the bees.
Darren Bull angrily opens the door and he enters.
Are my bees
Same.
picking up the fucking?
Yes,
glass?
they are.
Zeta's just following Darren Bull behind, like, face palming. Just like,
Jim is also in there now.
Careful, guys. They're all carrying broken glass now. You might want to keep your distance.
You enter into the greenhouse expecting something to happen, but there's just the sound of running water that fills your ears.
That was
Who the
just a
fuck can
rock.
afford
And-
plumbing?
And it's peaceful.
That's enough.
Too peaceful.
The
Can I
compass
roll to
is
invest-
directing you forward, but
What types of flowers are
there are some flowers. There's a bunch of like petunias. There are some ivy and grass that was not intentional. There's a lot of poppies. There's a lot of black-eyed Susans.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're Susans. There's a lot of those,
Hi, Susan.
but there's no morning glories.
Oh, fuck. Is that a problem?
Well, if you paid attention.
What are those called? Black-eyed Susans.
I don't know. My grandma's name was Susan.
I have a family friend named Susan.
Can I roll to investigate the greenhouse for
Hey, Brian.
suspicious activity?
Yeah.
13.
Plus investigate.
There's a yeah. You don't have your sheet out. What? Neither.
I'm just gonna point this out right now.
I have a +4 in investigation, so 17.
Well, you found a pretty sick as fuck fountain
Easy.
that appears to be magically producing water, and there's some rocks in it.
Is the water safe to drink? Or safe to...
I don't know. Let's find out.
Investigate. I don't know. That's not no.
That's really creepy. Please don't do that.
I
Roll
have
to investigate fountain.
a very long tongue.
Yeah, we know. You don't have to keep bringing it up.
12.
It's just water.
Oh, okay.
It's just water.
Trick goes over and immediately just starts drinking it.
There's nothing.
Trick.
10 plus 2, 12. There's nothing weird about the fountain at all.
Well, can you roll again for me, please?
Is this investigating again?
Is Trick gonna die?
18 plus 2, 20.
When you walk past the fountain, the compass points you, turns, and points you back to the fountain. There is something that you do notice about the fountain. It looks new.
Secret passage. Alright, how are we gonna push this fountain out of the way?
It's made into the ground.
Zelda-ass puzzle. Alright, guys, we need the strength gauntlets. Are we gonna all just line up and push? Pick your method.
No, he stasis it, and then just what?
Oh my god. Ariel...
Stasis it, have all the bees bump into it.
All the bees like just continuously bumping into it.
Ariel, appears next to Beatrice and is like, "What you thinking there?"
Just
But it's made into the ground. Here,
bullshit.
let me.
The fountain's not real.
Ariel, how about you go down and, like, can you go underground and see if there's anything in there?
I'll try. I'll certainly try. There's a moment where she disappears for a second, and you hear an audible "ow," and
Did the ghost just get hurt?
and she comes up and she's like, "Yeah, there's like something here and I can't go past it."
Okay. Where is it?
Well, it's under the fountain.
Okay.
Who the hell's putting a ghost barrier on this thing? Alright.
Somebody who doesn't like ghosts.
Let's
Trying
bust it up.
Keep it
What kind of
out.
assorted plants are in this?
What do you mean?
Like, non-flowers,
There's ivy. It's all mainly flowers in here. There are tomatoes. But I mainly put that in for my own enjoyment.
Dad?
And this drawing of Zeta on
Okay.
the back of this, she looks so angry.
Valid.
Get some ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Plop it in, like, the top of the fountain where the water comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Druid Craft on it,
Mm-hmm.
so it, like, grows a bit to plug up the fountain. So water pressure increase until it breaks.
You might want to get out of the way for that.
Well, yeah. I can cast it from a distance.
Roll?
What skill am I adding?
I don't fucking know.
What's Arcana?
That's identifying magic.
Add intimidation.
just roll for it.
10.
Yeah, that doesn't work
Yeah.
because it's a magic source and not a pipe.
Where's it going after it comes out of the magic source?
I wonder.
Do the same thing, but hit that. No, it's just gonna make it overflow.
Darrenville takes a look around the fountain. Hey, isn't it odd that there's, like, rocks in the fountain with patterns on it?
Oh, world.
He, steps into the fountain and he tries to pick one up and it doesn't budge.
I rolled a fucking 20. Why was this not brought up?
Because I was rolling for the compass.
Oh. I rolled to look at the fountain.
It was meant for the compass.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not accounting for everything. You guys have gotten me distracted!
Don't watch me. Okay.
You're definitely slow and agonizing.
Yes!
So anyway.
Can't wait.
Darrenville sort of starts to fiddle around with the rocks in the water.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, if I
What
do that.
shapes do they make?
They don't really make shapes. The patterns kind of make, weird shapes that none of you seem to recognize at all.
Are they in a specific language?
Nope.
Okay.
But the, rocks are in a 3x3 type of box.
Sick.
Tic-tac-toe. Center of the fountain is an O. We gotta go to one corner, do an O. Other corner, we gotta do another row.
Okay.
You want to fiddle around with the rocks? You want to roll the fiddle around?
Sure. What's that?
They're pretty nice fucking rocks, dude.
Hang on, what's your fiddle modifier?
Well, I have tiny hands.
Here.
Okay. Zeta pokes one of the rocks.
It glows.
Oh, what? That's kind of cool.
Can I poke a rock?
It also glows.
Trick goes around and just pokes every single.
Wait, no, Trick, don't do that. And now all of the rocks have been poked. Could you roll for me real quick?
Oh no!
Roll for initiative.
No. Yeah.
Fighting.
5.
The rocks glow for a second and then they stop.
Oh. Okay, so we need to like poke specific rocks.
Okay, so you said the rocks line up in a 3x3 grid.
Mm-hmm. Meaning that there's 9 rocks.
Poke the
What?
diagonal 3 rocks.
Roll.
Like, what's a pattern we could make out of this?
10.
They stay glowing.
Okay. Maybe. What, is this like an iPhone password?
What's an iPhone?
Zeta, what are you talking
My
about? What's an
B-phone.
iPhone?
I don't know.
Here, let me look it up on my B phone.
What's a B phone?
Look it up on Beal.
What the fuck is a phone?
Jim gets into the fountain and also starts poking at the stones. He pokes all of them in a different order than Trick, and they glow and then they stop.
Trick pokes them all again in a different order.
Roll.
Wait, guys.
Visual
just
representation
soaking wet now.
for everyone.
Okay.
Is there are there any sort of hints in the greenhouse that could allude to what the password is?
I don't know, are there?
I want to look at that sniff.
Damn it, I rolled
8.
5 plus
15.
I'm gonna do
Plus
it
2,
again.
17.
I got a 9.
Well, you two don't find anything. You found some really big fucking tomatoes, though.
Well, hell yeah. I take one.
You're a big tomato. Wait.
Now, hold on.
It's just like.
17.
Under the patch of Black-Eyed Susans, you find a 3.
Hit the third one.
It glows. Darrenville,
Puzzle's unsolvable, guys.
Shit.
Darrenville raises his eyes and he's like, oh!
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
He stumbles around, and he falls on his face and he gets up and he's
Wait, what were the types of flowers again?
Black-Eyed Susans, petunias, there was another one, sunflowers, tomato, there's ivy, and there's a bunch of miscellaneous plants.
I investigate under the patch of petunia.
I'm gonna. Well, since I'm by the tomatoes.
Why do I keep rolling a 5? I got it. Okay, so 9 and all.
You like that they look happy.
18 plus 4.
You managed to find a 5.
hell yeah.
Under what flower was the 5?
13.
Petunias.
Petunia
By the
were 5.
tomatoes.
The Susans were 3.
Yes.
Tomatoes. I got a 13.
Should I be writing this
Be
down?
write shit down.
Wait,
Yeah.
roll a,
Where's mine?
what's your investigation? If you have any.
Nothing.
Nothing? Well, you found a
Another
tomato.
tomato.
A tomato, but encarved in it is a 7.
I'm just like, guys, look.
Okay, Petunia 5. Black-Eyed Susans are 3. Tomato.
Trick comes like shoves it in Zena's face.
Tomato's a 7. Okay, so we got 5, 3, and 7.
Darrenville,
I got it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna grab a 10th rock, right?
Okay.
Just set it right here. Safe form. Pin code. I'm gonna type in. I'm gonna type in 7, 2, 6, 2, 4.
What are those strings
Ranch.
of numbers? Oh my god. Do you want to seriously try that?
Oh my god. Okay,
So that didn't happen.
I'm gonna investigate under the thing of sunflowers.
Darren Vol would like to join you.
I rolled a 7, plus 4 is an 11.
Darren Bow rolls a 1.
Darren Vol rolled actually pretty high. Darren Vol manages to find 2 numbers. He managed to find a 2 and a 8.
Both in the sunflowers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Got that so far.
But we don't know what order these numbers go in.
No.
Are they?
Can I see the list for a second?
What's for an alphabetical order depending on what the flowers are?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna take it as a maybe.
B,
I'm gonna start crying.
so B, P, S, T.
Well,
That'd be
Ivy.
3.
Ivy, we need to investigate.
right.
I want to investigate that. Fuck y'all. I got an 11. I'm gonna try again.
Jim watches you fumble around with the ivy. And he's like,
Trick gets fucking tangled. Help.
that happens, now.
Help.
He looks disappointedly and he also gets stuck in the ivy.
Trick's just like.
Ariel floats over and she just kind of like giggles, and she flies around, just laughing.
Okay.
I'll
Does she get stuck?
investigate the Ivy, seeing as 18 plus my 2, so it's another 20.
Mm-hmm. So
Ivy time.
you guys find a 9.
Help.
Okay, so in alphabetical order, we have it's 3, 9, 5, 2, 8. So
I think
punch
we need to
those in.
find 9 numbers.
Maybe.
What
What was the other plant?
Well, isn't it odd that Sunflower had 2?
Oh yeah, maybe is there another rock somewhere? I mean, in one of the other ones.
Might be possible.
Gonna check the black-eyed seasons again. 13 plus 4, 17.
You find a... Why am I blanking out on what the last number is?
Bruh.
4. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, 3 and 4. There's also what about 1? We need a 1.
Do we need all the numbers?
Oh, it seems so. Investigate the tomatoes!
I'm stuck in the ivy. Trigger's like, oh.
Yeah, Jim is also stuck in the ivy, by the
11
way.
plus 4
Help!
15.
You do not find a number.
Gonna check petunias.
Trick is just like
7
watching
plus 4 is
Xena.
11. Okay, let's try.
Ariel screeches out, I found a 1 over here!
Where?
What's it under?
The ivy?
How did I miss that?
Okay,
How
okay.
high is the required roll for finding these numbers?
Okay, so 3, 4, 1, 9.
I'm just gonna roll for Jim to try and get out. Jim gets out and he falls on his face. He kind of lays there.
Trick is like,
He uses his leg to
2,
kick
8.
Trick.
ow!
Okay,
What
okay.
else would he use to kick him?
I'm going to go over to poke the rocks.
His
You're gonna go
arm.
over to poke the rocks?
Yes. 3, 4, 1, 9, 5, 2, 8, 7.
They glow for a second and then they stop.
Got it!
And in
I got a 20. Can I get out
yeah,
of the
you get out.
ivy?
And in the middle of the fountain, where the water comes out, it stops and it dries out, and
Oh, shit, I think I did it.
the rocks separate,
Oh shit.
and
shit.
a set of stairs appear, dimly
Charles,
lit.
was a Zelda puzzle?
Guys, I did it! I did something. I'm smart.
Wow, you got a piece of heart, Zayden.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys up to full health, by the way? You guys should be.
Yeah, I am, yeah. I have 31 hit points.
I have 39.
Wonder why that would be important right now.
The second the stairwell opens, though, a familiar stench fills your noses.
God damn it.
Where have we smelled this before?
It's dead body.
Why does it smell like cabbages?
No, it's dead body!
Okay, plug your noses, everyone.
Dead
We're
body!
going in. A body has been discovered.
B.
Like,
They have glass!
There's like
B,
blood.
B, bleeding.
Oh no, Beatrice, what the fuck?
I forgot about the glass.
Ah!
Beatrice, you fucking idiot. Oh my god.
Takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
That's a 20th of my health.
Take 1 damage.
Why did you have to say it? Bitch.
Excuse me! Okay.
You take 1 damage.
Can I eat some honey to heal it back?
No, it's not Minecraft.
Damn.
Ariel is now giggling to herself. Jim stumbles over to the newfound stairwell, and he just kind of looks down in disgust.
What's going on?
In disgust. Darrenville seems to be desensitized.
Of course you would be.
Zeta's just like, God fucking damn it. Why is it always a dead person?
Would you guys like to proceed?
I guess.
Sure, do we have a choice?
Yes.
Why do I hear boss music?
We walk down, we all see basement, first floor.
I love the one post about the bard who can just hear the music, the soundtrack of the world.
Yes.
Which temple music is this? Oh.
So, you walk down the steps as it becomes more and more painful, the smell. Ariel manages to also come along with you, which she's surprised
you don't have a
at.
sense of smell.
Wow, it's almost like that barrier keeping it around some sort of plot convenience.
No, it makes sense, you motherfucker.
Also, you should play the epic shrine theme that plays when you do Champion's Ballad. You're doing the
We're not at that point yet.
Oh. Okay.
Torches light up the hallway, but very farly apart, so you
This
can
is setting
see.
the mood.
Yep. So you can see only sometimes what's happening.
I have dark
between.
vision.
Yeah,
Me too.
I know. I know, but I'm also
Only
Light free, I
humans.
cast light on a B, I guess.
okay. But there are still those dark points that would only be revealed when you walk closer. It's just a long hallway.
But the B's glowing.
Yeah. Well, are the bees ahead of you?
We haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Let's just
thought
walk
we
down
were currently walking forward.
Okay,
Let's
we're
walk forward
walking forward now.
with the hallway.
You pass by a torch.
I get up.
You pass by a torch.
I get up my
I'm just gonna
dagger.
intimidate whoever's here because I'm bleeding out my nose.
Do you need a tissue or something, Beatrice?
No, I think I'm good. Streaks.
Beatrice.
It's like
Darrenville gets a cloth.
Guys, it's okay. I can't smell the bodies. All I smell is blood.
That's true.
Darrenville gets a cloth out of his pocket and he just kind of hands it to Beatrice concerningly.
I'm good.
No, you're not. You take my fucking cloth.
take my
Yeah.
I like how Darrenville's character development is now he swears.
Yeah, that's it. That's his character arc.
My name is Darrenville Aranus, and my entire arc is that I've learned how to say fuck.
I love him.
It's like a
Barely.
reality TV show.
Zeta
walk-
has a dagger out.
You walk past a torch, and as you reach the dark
Oh, hey,
part,
look at Torch.
you
Can
reach.
I take one?
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
Take one. As you reach a dark part, you see a dead body on the ground.
God damn it!
Is this a familiar dead body or is this a new dead body?
Shit.
Oh shit, oh fuck.
It doesn't look like anybody you've seen. Their legs are missing. and they look like they've been dead for a while.
You sure we haven't seen them?
Yes.
Okay.
Ariel, you recognize this one?
You fucking think that all dead people knew who all dead people are? I've been dead for a month.
I'm making sure none of your other classmates or something got killed.
No, they're all fine. I made
I'm not
sure.
ghostist.
You sound like it.
I'm not ghostist, but
I fucking hate you. How about that, Beatrice?
Zeta's just
Trick is like, ooh.
Zeta's just staring at the dead body and like.
What?
mild
What?
disgust.
What?
Excuse me?
What?
You wanna fucking go?
What was that?
I can possess you,
Well, this
motherfucker.
is-
Guys, there is a literal dead body on the floor. Can we please?
I'm also a dead body. What's new, Zeta?
You're not actually like your dismembered corpse isn't on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
You want some bees for your nose?
Yes.
Oh, right, that's right.
Glass. Glass.
Anyway.
Remember, there's glass in them.
You can tell them to
Jim
drop the bees.
Butters.
The glass.
Drop the bees!
Drop the
The
bees!
bees! Drop all the other bees. Half of them just fall to the ground.
Drop the bees!
Drop the bees.
As you guys are, talking amongst yourself, you hear a metal clang down the hallway.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
fuck.
obvious. Oh, fuck.
You just
Holding
gonna
my torch.
keep going?
Just remember my new spell.
Can we get out my
Testing it out.
rapier?
Jim sort of hangs close to Beatrice. And Darrenville walks behind everyone. As you guys proceed past more and more torches, you see more and more dead bodies. The fresher, or the closer you get, the fresher they look.
God damn it!
Tasty snack!
Gotta bring some home for Joel.
No, he's vegan though.
I never
Wait, honey
asked.
isn't vegan. Never
No,
mind.
it's not.
Oh, hell yeah, leftover.
I never asked. Where's Pyro?
She's also there.
Okay, good. Pyro, you're here.
Yeah, I seem so.
Okay.
Zeta is just
So,
like
guys,
trying not to barf.
is this like the secret cannibal cult of the town, or is the whole town cannibals? Because like,
I didn't even consider that. Oh God.
because with this many,
Hey,
that's a significant.
listen. Jim interrupts as he is a resident of this town.
Motherfucker.
I've been cooking here. None of the meat is dead body.
Okay.
None of your meat. But like,
No.
seriously though,
No.
this is a legitimate concern. Is there like half the town who's secret cannibals?
No, it must be something else.
Where the fuck are all these bodies coming from then?
That's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, how many dead
So
bodies have you
let's go
seen?
find out what the problem is!
You hear slightly more clanging and heavy breathing that is more pained than
Stop
intimidating.
breathing so much.
Peter!
Is there like a door at the end of the hallway?
Nope.
Okay.
You don't
He's
see.
assembled into Beater, but they put the glass out, so he's just shiny.
Yeah!
Shiny Beater! I finally caught one!
Do you guys keep going?
Yeah.
You find a dead body in the middle of the walkway
Oh, what's new?
that is dismembered, and it looks familiar.
Uh-oh.
Or at least the description looks familiar.
Uh-oh.
It's of a child.
Zeta's trying not to barf.
It is a child?
It's a child. Jim looks horrified down at the dead body. You don't see a reaction from the animal.
I'm gesturing to Ariel,
Oh.
is what I'm getting at.
Oh, yeah.
Are you seriously insinuating that I know a kid again?
I don't know what your body looks like, I'm just making sure.
That's not me.
Okay.
This is what my body looks like, motherfucker.
Where are my glasses?
What?
I don't have my ghost glasses with me.
God.
Wait, just
I thought you were cool, Beatrice.
Can I investigate the body?
Yeah.
Like the weirdo that I am?
Zayna, again, like,
can.
the church
I gotta sing!
Well, it's dismembered and it's of a child body.
Trick is like, like, I can just imagine Trick poking the body and Zayna's like,
Roll for it's absolutely Theo.
no.
10, is it Theo?
I got an
It's not Theo.
18.
Can I roll to see if it's that one kid that we cut in half that one time?
Yeah, I was
That was back there. That was the kid missing their leg.
No, the child who was in front of you is the one that was in the metal box on the ship.
Okay, that's what I figured. I was making sure. Why is the what? They're really bad at disposing of their
Oh
bodies.
my god, he's been trapped in this box.
Jim just like shoots you.
Jim's just like, oh my fucking god.
Wait, okay, Zayna, okay. Okay, so that's the kid that was in the box. They're doing a shitty job of like disposing
Hello?
of these.
Somebody here? You hear a voice closer to you. As you now can see that the path sort of goes left. Is someone there? Darrenville.
I'm just gonna. Okay, so I got torch one hand. I'm gonna switch it. Pull mace out. Just walk with it towards the sound.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really badass.
Yeah, it does.
I want to ready my bow if
I
we're
wanna-
doing
I
this.
need-
Maybe just heat it up just in case.
I need to draw more stuff. Inktober. Things are on the back.
Jim opens his hand and a great sword appears into his hand, and he sort of holds it close
Christ,
to him.
Jim.
Holy
You've been holding out on us.
Yeah, buddy.
More like somebody's been holding out on you.
Hello, welcome to me and Echo on the Minecraft server.
Darrenville, who is behind everyone, seems to tense up.
Hello?
Okay, Darrenville?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, it's just a bunch of dead bodies.
Hello?
Yeah?
Where are you?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go over
Do you have anything that can help us see where you are?
There's a wall that leads into a hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep talking. I'm gonna try and find you.
Alright.
Can I go to
Sure.
Darrenville and comfort him?
Yeah, I just walk towards the voice.
You turn down the hall and you see, a very... It's like it's rock around you. Placed inside is like a hole where a bunch of bars are that sort of hum. And you
So
see
like prison bars or
Mhm.
like
you
Okay.
see a man who is trying his best not to touch the bars.
hi,
Hey, hi.
what's your name?
That's seriously the first thing you're gonna ask?
Yeah, I want to know what to call you.
It's Elliot. Elliot Biss. Can you help me?
Oh shit.
Anybody got shit that can break some iron bars?
You're just gonna... I guess it doesn't matter, you've been so loud.
I'm just gonna open. Like, he's trying to get you out. You know,
Yeah, but...
what's the deal? What's wrong?
Well, what if, you know, the person who, put me in here is still around?
That's a good point.
Hmm?
We have weapons.
Guys, get the iron bar cutting thing so they're like quieter.
Uh,
I say at the same volume.
We could, it's like, shriek.
Jim kind of, like, shuffles next to Beatrice and he looks over at, the man in the bars and he's like, oh. Okay. He reaches to touch a bar and, he yells really loudly as he recoils and holds his arm on the ground.
Oh fuck, are these magic bars?
Right.
God, I hate these.
Oh god. Jim, you good?
The man behind in the jail tenses, and he looks like he's on the verge of tears. You don't know what to do you?
What's the melting point of iron?
What is the melting point of iron?
You said your name's Elliot.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, you've been like, there's missing posters for you all over the town.
Oh shit, that's
makes
right. I pulled up the
sense.
one I have. Shit.
Shit!
You got your nose wrong, but yeah, cool.
I guess. Okay. What?
Of a
You're on your B phone. Temperature.
Melting point of iron is 2,800 degrees Fahrenheit.
Thank you, Marasia.
Like, it doesn't need to melt though, right? So if I use control flames on my torch, it just needs to weaken the bars enough that we can bend them out of the way.
Okay.
But they're
Elliot,
magic
back the
bars.
fuck up.
We can't touch them.
It's control flames. It's not like I'm touching them.
Okay.
Ariel, who is still down the hallway, yells after you guys. What's going on over there?
We found Elliot.
What?
Hey, it's down here.
What? His eyes widen as he kind of shuffles over to a corner to make sure of something. And he goes back and he's like, what? Suddenly Ariel appears right next to Beatrice, and she cocks her head and she looks at Elliot. Well, glad to see you're still alive. He looks at Ariel, and tears almost seem to form in his eyes. He can't speak. There's no way for him to say anything. He steps closer to the light, and you can see half of his face is withered and looks dead and decayed.
That's not good.
The skin is still attached, but
Ew.
he looks in pain, and he just
Gross.
And
Dude, holy shit.
and he just starts crying.
Ah.
He tries to reach towards Ariel, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Don't touch the bars, man.
Ariel just kind of floats there, and he's just kind of like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, Trick is kind of like, what?
Shit, man. These bars are in the way. Otherwise, I totally, like...
Well, yeah, roll for it. Like, I haven't said no.
What cast do I add?
Your spellcast attack.
Where the fuck is my spellcast modifier? +5.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls a 1 immediately. 9 + 5, so 14.
You managed to get 2 of the bars melted down. Roll for it,
Well,
please.
not with my hands, but... Fuck, what else would I use?
Yeah,
My mace, just...
roll.
What do I add to that?
Strength.
Strength is... Hello. Let's see how this goes!
Oh no, I'm scared.
15.
As you... Can you roll one more time for me, please?
motherfucker. Is it disadvantage?
It's not disadvantage.
9.
As you try to, like, tear the bars open, your mace starts to vibrate, and from that vibration, whatever is in the bars starts to enter into your arms as pain ensues. You manage to get one of them bent over.
Motherfucker.
I drew Beatrice with her mace.
Oh, can I cast protection from good and evil on myself?
I don't know, can you?
Yeah,
This is pretty evil.
well, is it a cantrip or a spell?
It's a spell.
Okay.
I said cats can normally fit through anything that's the size of their head, so if Trick can just like, then Trick would just be stuck in there.
I've also widened the gap between.
Marisha, your thinking is good, but I do have one problem. The magic bars do damage.
Yeah, and if you touch them, then ouch.
Yep.
Youch. We kind of need all of our help, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. That's why I'm going for protection from good and evil, because it's some sort of evil magic. So.
Well, if you can touch yourself, yes, you can.
Here you go.
I phrased it weird on purpose.
What?
Am I adding spellcasting again?
Yes. Wait. Well, you don't need. You just.
Well,
Marisha.
You just cast it.
well, I didn't really need to.
No.
19
We're not
plus
gonna do
5,
that.
so 24.
I'm just saying what Echo said.
I protected myself from evil.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yes, we can touch ourselves.
Sorry, I'll be right back. I gotta.
Nope, not protected.
Pyro, where are you going?
So, decrease one of your spell slots.
Yep.
You have used protection from good and evil. What would you like to do?
Oh, now the bars ain't gonna fucking fill out.
Sure.
Bend the other one out of the way.
Okay. Roll.
Plus my 0 strength modifier. I got bees to do it all for me. 8.
You're
I mean, can I just
going
try
at it. I mean, somebody else can join in who actually has strength.
Yeah, who's strong?
You have a strength modifier?
I have a +1 strength
I have a
modifier.
+2.
Marisha, what do you have?
What is your strength modifier, bitch?
Hold on, strength modifier. That's a tiny one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a 2.
Okay, so Zeta or Pyro?
Or both.
But I'm gonna get hurt if I touch the bars.
Oh, fuck. Wait. So teamwork up, right? So you're pushing on my arms that are protected from it.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea. Go.
Okay.
Do it.
So I'm just holding it and you're just pushing on me.
Okay.
So both of us roll, I guess.
Humongous fucking brain here, dude.
Oh yeah, this is big brain.
So my health
10.
Yeah, roll
17
the...
plus 2, so
Plus
19.
19.
Roll a 20, Marisha.
We're just gonna include Pyro in this because I think that's great.
Yeah.
20.
Holy shit!
Listen, guys, personal protective equipment is important, even when you're the personal protective equipment, alright?
Yeah.
PPE is important, and if you can be the PPE for someone else, then go for it.
So I'm just gonna say that works so well that you managed to break 4 of the bars.
Holy
So I'm just sitting here, like, pushing on him. Zeta comes and help, and then Pyro just...
Yeah, pretty much.
As I'm just holding onto one of them, and the others are sitting on the ground.
Oh!
Oh! I'm
It manages to
Alright,
work.
guys, new weapons.
Hell yeah.
Metal stick.
You see the inside of this room. It's pretty fucking shabby, dude. There's like a bed in quotation marks.
Yikes.
There's a table full of metal and what appears to be a dead body.
Not again!
dead body!
Oh, I meant for the metal bar, but okay.
In a corner you see a coat covering something.
What's the code?
As
Do you have stuff you want to get before we go?
he's crying, he doesn't respond.
Do you want-
He steps out and he takes a look at Ariel, and Ariel's just kind of like, what is happening? And he just mutters to himself that it's his fault. He doesn't really say much.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before.
When you snap a piece of spaghetti string, it doesn't break in two.
Yeah.
And there's shit about,
I think I vaguely remember that.
you can sort of calculate the number of pieces breaks and how they spin and everything.
Sounds beautiful.
I know, right? Thanks, Dad.
Elliot doesn't seem to be responding to any of you. And he's just kind of...
Okay, I'll investigate. I'm hugging Elliot.
Alright.
I want to give him a hug too, but I don't know if that's like
Can I investigate what's under the
Roll
thing?
for hug.
Jacket, coat,
Can
whatever.
I investigate Elliot?
And
Roll.
Hold on, one at a time.
Hug.
Josh is rolling for a hug.
18.
Okay, you successfully hug him. He doesn't really respond back to you, but he
He's
just...
comforted.
He's just kind of still staring at Ariel right now.
The thought was nice.
Yeah. Zeta also hugs him, I guess.
Yeah.
He doesn't really respond either way. But the second that Trick starts to move towards the jacket, he snaps out of the hug and he says, "Don't touch it.
okay.
Don't
I'm gonna move away from it.
move."
What kind of briefcase this dude got?
It's not a briefcase. Although,
It's the rest of the child the bees took.
so, as you shuffle along, you take a look at the table. You see someone familiar laying on top of it.
How familiar.
Oh, incredibly familiar.
Oh, man.
Familiar as in they were asking you what was under your hat just a couple of days ago. Laying there lifeless.
So
Where does-
I found Clink.
Arcus?
You found Clink?
Oh, Clink.
I point at the table.
Darrenville kind of
Clink,
peeks
Clink,
in and
Clink.
and his face shifts from bland to just... Oh god.
What the fuck? I didn't even know. Where did he even go?
Exactly. What?
Yeah, he never got off. He never got off the ship with us.
What happened on this ship?
We were stuck in a box for days.
What did you guys see when you and Hack went down?
Yeah, you didn't actually tell us
We
what
didn't?
happened.
No.
Oh my! It was that kid over there, in the metal box.
It was? Okay. Okay, but
We
like-
never explained this.
No, but you didn't What is happening?
I have no fucking
Why is
idea.
Clink here?
Why is Clink dead? Is the more important question.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Fuck all if we know at this point.
Elliot,
Like
mutters to
Clink.
himself, I'd
Me
probably
too.
be more concerned about who killed him.
Oh, wait, who said what?
Elliot muttered
Okay.
that. I mean, you knew him, right?
Well,
Not very well. We just met him.
That's good, at least, I suppose.
Oh, that's okay.
Beard, what are you doing?
Open sliding glass door in dungeon.
We need to get out of here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we fucking do.
Standing around.
Or is
for-
there a different way out, or are we just booking it the way we came?
You hear footsteps.
Fuck!
Shit. Fuck. Shit.
How many footsteps?
One.
Everybody.
We're just a single
Everybody.
Well, it's one person.
one pair.
Flop, flop.
Fuck.
You
There's a
all
person
are a
on leg.
very hard bunch of people to get a hold of.
Fucking shit. Ooh.
From behind you, you see familiar pair of yellow eyes as Vartex steps from the darkness.
Needed action to cast spike.
What?
Cast spike growth.
Now. Do it.
Sure, okay.
We ain't taking shit from this guy.
+5 on spell attack as well.
Wait, what are we looking at? There's nothing there.
Shut up. Should we
Spike
like?
rope?
Yeah, spike
Should
growth.
we like go stand somewhere so you don't spike us?
No, I can choose where it goes. I'm doing it down there. 19
Oh
plus
my
5, 24.
Holy
Surround him in
shit.
spikes.
He takes a step and he looks down as the spikes surround him. And he just smiles. I expected none the less from you, taking immediate action. You know,
That makes me laugh.
stop. You know, it's quite interesting. The last time I encountered this party, you weren't a part of it. Which puny little weakling are you following?
What?
I'm about to fuck your shit up.
And how is
going?
that? Oh shit, what? What is that?
What the fuck?
My secret weapon, bitch! Bang!
What the
Cortex dies.
That's how you actually kill him.
Oh no.
Invent gun.
I mean, now you have somebody who could do that.
Elliot.
Bee gun! Bee gun! Bee gun! Bee gun!
Shoot the armed bees at him.
Don't do that.
You think that there's someone who's going to even be able to help you? You think you can, quote unquote, fuck my shit?
Fuck it up. Fuck your shit up.
Excuse me.
No, I'm gonna fuck your ass.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
better fucking
get it
excuse yourself.
correct.
Fucking bitch.
God, be
You know what? If you're so angry,
Oh.
why don't you go ahead? Try and attack me right now. Free opening right now. Your compass is glowing, by the way.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's annoying that I have to go to a different tab to check. 2, 3,
I wouldn't
6,
say that's
10,
yet.
12, 13. No, 12.
Epic shrine this thing.
What am I looking for? Buffalo Wild.
You... I'm gonna wait.
I'm just gonna go full on. He's fucking here. I'm not gonna... Like, nope, that's not one. Wait.
Mascotia?
Well, yeah,
Hell
why
yeah.
not?
You slash into his skin.
Oh, fuck! Close the wrong tab!
Control Shift E.
That's great. There we go. Yeah, hang on, Martin.
What the fuck is happening?
He's like,
What?
He's like, so as you're going to quote, no, hang on.
Okay. I'm hanging. I'm hanging.
Like,
What
take
is-
out the cassette.
Trick is just like,
Why does he have a smolder?
Is it out of
I
battery?
don't know.
I just kick it and it starts. Okay, sorry, what were you saying?
Continue.
As you slash into his skin with the needle of the compass, bright lights of, like, 4 wounds appear on his skin. And you step back. And he just smiles more. You know...
Guys, he's into it.
You know... Honestly... For things that have to be so great and so powerful, they always love to forget the details. Slowly, the lights start to fade as the skin closes back up,
Yeah.
only leaving scars. You know, I can't exactly die.
Mm-hmm.
Not of old age, not of slashing, not of even throwing me into a pit of absolute fucking piranhas. I can't die.
Fucking piranhas. That's
And they forgot to even tell you that. You know, when you managed to slip past me, and I was left there, trying to wonder what the hell was happening, I took it upon myself to cut off my own leg. And that's when I realized, there's nothing that can stop me here. So what power do you think you have? You hear more footsteps behind you guys.
Oh shit.
And you hear crying and wailing.
That doesn't sound very good.
Fuck.
Can't die.
Let go of me! Zeta, let go!
What?
You all turn around as you see another Zeta holding Joel by his arm, and you see Martin.
Another one.
Um,
Is that just
It's just like Spider-Man.
another one?
I have not broken eye contact.
I know,
with Vortex.
I know. And the two of you look at each other, and she rolls her eyes as the illusion fades, and you see someone who has a skull on half of her face, giant horns, white hair put into dreadlocks, staring back
Hot.
at you. No, she's not hot!
Sounds like hot.
Fuck the boss!
Just try and stop me.
She's, she looks similar to Joel as she's clutching on to him.
Oh, fuck.
You can see his arm is decaying
Joel?
and withering.
Whoa, you're telling me the cannibal people are working with Vortex? Holy shit!
Don't forget Martin's also there.
Holy
fuck.
shit!
Joel?
And she throws Joel onto the ground. He whines, crying, as Martin steps on top of his back.
What's the
Ariel, looks at fear, with fear in her eyes, trying to, make sure that at least Elliot isn't gonna get hurt again. You know, you always need to have somebody at your back. But not some sort of higher up, but more of an equal. You know, it's very interesting how similar people of similar beliefs can join together.
Everybody say fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 shit. Shit, shit. Okay.
Yes?
Say like puns, is that it? Say like puns, is that it?
I don't know, that string of words means nothing to
So,
me.
in character and in Echo.
In Echo?
So you like puns, is it?
Fuck.
All you fucking immortals. You're so stuck up.
I'm actually the only one who can't die here. These 3 are helping me out.
I didn't say you were.
One of us is already dead.
Yeah!
Yeah!
I'm fucking dead!
You know what? You fucking get it. You can't die. I don't give a damn. Still make you hurt like hell.
You want to talk about hurting like hell?
No, I was dying.
You want to talk about hurting like hell?
The assault dropped shards of glass all over him.
No, wait. You gotta wait.
Wait, no, wait.
You want to talk about hurting like hell? Well, then wouldn't you like to speak with someone, huh? A flash of light
I
happens.
swear to fucking God.
Flash of
I
light.
should have seen this coming, but also I did not fucking see this coming.
Thunder cracks louder, and it bursts your eardrums, it feels like, ringing in your ears.
Ah, shit.
As a blur speeds past, lands a solid punch right into Beatrice's stomach, making her fall to the ground. She looks up, and she sees someone who's familiar, but looks so tired and worn and angry.
Slowly realizing this isn't the appropriate music for this.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Your
shit is fucked! Your shit is fucked!
Name a divine beast.
He looks tired. He looks worn as he stands over you.
This is much better.
Light crackles from a new metal arm that you've only just now seen.
Motherfucker.
I could say the same back to you.
Oh, shit.
I would say I'm surprised, but this is shockingly in character, Mancio.
You wanna talk about shocking? But leaving everyone, huh? You just gonna fuck off? Huh?
I had a job to do. There was no need for me at home.
I came to you, and I was like, oh, here's everything that's gonna happen, and it's destroying me, and you just leave.
I told you 7 different people in a minute you could get help from. Did you not go to anyone?
Did you think they would at least try? No! They left!
That's my bad, dude.
What?
That's my bad, dude.
That's my bad, man. I'm sorry.
It's not on me, then.
Oh.
You're the one who I trusted the most with. How about that? And then you just fucking go off, and you just think everything's gonna be fine because of some magic motherfucker in the sky!
This is some deep lore. What is everyone else doing? Just standing there like,
Remember I said about that
what is
bee
going
thing?
Hmm?
Can I redirect the target here?
Yeah, sure. Are we gonna start rolling for initiative soon?
That would be
Oh,
great.
boy.
I don't know what's happening.
No, I should still be throwing that on Vortex.
Excuse me for a second, as I have to whip out every single character sheet.
Scoot you back so I can turn.
Oh yeah, by the way, Beatrice, you take 15 damage.
Motherfucker.
I would like you to roll for the blast thing on Vortex, and then I'm going to have to,
I'm very
do
particularly
initiative.
doing the glass thing so the bees aren't touching him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's part of 15 plus whatever.
So roll for damage, which is a 2d12s.
Shit is going down again, down again, down again. Shit, we can't avoid it this time by making Vortex and he's not
A
real.
1's a 3.
Oh fuck.
Let me make this clear for you, the scene right now.
Okay.
Vortex is surrounded by thorns in front of Beatrice, who is currently pinned down by this newcomer, who is Nancio. Behind you guys is what you can only assume is the same race as Joel, and might be a part of the cult.
Might be. Might be.
With Martin, who is currently pinning down Joel, who has just suffered some sort of decay shit. In the center is Elliot and Ariel, who Elliot is having a panic attack.
I like how this is all going down and Hack is just at the inn sleeping.
Sure, let's go with he's sleeping.
Huh?
Huh?
Where the fuck do you think Joel was?
Oh no! Oh no!
Implied!
I thought about Hack. I was like, where's Hack? I thought Joel was watching Hack.
Did you guys miss that?
Oh no!
No!
Oh no!
The cult lady was disguised as Zeta, who lured Joel, and who knows what the hell is happening to Hack right now. Poor little toucan man.
Oh no!
Not Toucan Sam!
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
It's happening.
Oh!
He didn't react as badly as I thought he would.
Oh!
They're
Meanwhile,
engaged in
things are
combat.
crashing on my racist end. Yee!
Where's Pyro?
Pyro is also
And where's Jim?
Jim is also there. He's
Okay.
more towards Beatrice's side.
Hey guys, who's got the strongest punch strong? What? No, I'm the party, bitch. I know Mancio can punch hard. That's his primary attack.
My strength is +2.
Alright, very
can
gamer.
punch
I'm
real
gonna go
good?
play Terraria.
I don't know, but I got a sword.
I have Thorn.
Well, it is Trick's turn first.
Alright, I'm
Wait.
gonna shoot Martin
Wait.
off of Joel.
I can punch real good.
Be gone!
Do you remember what I said to Ariel last time? Do y'all remember?
What?
I said to Ariel, hey, if we ever see Martin again, feel free to possess one of us and punch the shit out of him.
Oh!
I've got bees, I've got a pretty good punch. Only problem is I was gonna say I'm under Mancio. Only problem is I'm being pinned down by potentially two of the most dangerous people in this room.
Fuck.
Well, no, I'm giving too much credit to Mancio, but I guess I don't know what he's like.
Dead. I don't know what you guys
So we're gonna need a
want.
VSX Machina here.
Gee, it's like you were yelling about how you don't want that just minutes ago.
No, I said a Theos Ex Machina. I just said Beus Ex Machina now. Unless Theo's gonna ride in on a fucking dragon.
Penguin.
I think he has a fear of dragons
Penguin.
now.
The lucky penguin will help us through this.
Did Martin go dragon shit on them? Oh, okay.
That's the reason why Elliot gave himself up. Because there's no way 6th graders
Oh, that would
can
make
kill a
sense,
dragon.
wouldn't it? Yeah, there's no way 6th graders can kill a dragon.
That's what you think, motherfucker.
That's what you think!
I said looking at the fucking 6th grader who killed a dragon.
By the way, Ariel's the one who
Yeah.
Ariel's the one who fucking beat the dragon.
Which is kind of why I switched it up. So it's Trick's turn.
I'm gonna shoot Martin off of Joel.
You're gonna shoot Martin off Joel? Roll for it.
No, really? No, I'm just gonna shoot him.
I will remind y'all 4 health. And if you lose me, you lose the bees.
Zeta, you take care of Beatrice.
Okay! Thanks! Let me just go fight the 2 most powerful people in the room right here.
You have Pyro and Jim.
That's true.
I didn't fucking know there'd be a second one.
I got it too! No!
The arrow whizzes past Martin and the cult leader. And the lady looks at Martin and she just goes, "This is what you were complaining about? This is what you tore your eye out for?" He looks back and he's like,
We were never not a bunch of idiots, alright?
Yeah?
We just have the power of plot convenience.
We're just slightly competent idiots. This is fucking terrifying as hell.
Alright, so Fancio charges another sort of attack. His arm starts to crackle with electricity. But Darrenville, who sees this as an opportunity of attack, tackles Mancio off of Beatrice.
Oh
God.
shit!
And tries to land a punch with his golden arm onto Mancio, but unfortunately fails,
Sounds about right.
landing it next to his face.
Unfortunately, gold versus hyper futuristic metal is not.
It's not hyper-futuristic.
Well, not here, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It is now Zeta's turn.
Okay, so Beatrice is alright.
Quick
I'm
thing,
going
can I
to
swear
try and...
Martinell in Draconic?
Yes. Yes, you can. He,
Roll for swear.
Okay, I'm going to try and...
5.
he bites his tongue to make sure to make himself stay calm.
I call him a bitch in Draconic.
I'm going to try and shoot Martin, I guess.
Okay.
You're not. You have the healing potion.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wait. Okay, healing potion. I'm going to throw my healing potion at Beatrice.
Am I next, or what's between me and Zeta?
Ariel and Jim. Hold on.
Can I give? Nah.
You can give. It counts. That's a move. That's a round. That counts. Or not, it's a round, but it's an action that you can take and that both of you can agree on.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm going to give the healing potion to
I
Beatrice.
forgot how healing potions work, so hold on.
Heal 4d10. So, 18. So I'm at full.
Right.
Or do I go beyond full?
That's not how this works.
Well, I thought you could.
It is still Zeta's turn. She can still make an attack.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot fucking Martin. Okay. 15.
To Martin?
Yes.
That does not hit. You, another arrow whizzes past.
Really? Damn. Okay.
I just like nod at Zeta, like I don't.
Martin's an Enderman.
We're both.
Yeah. Apparently, Jesus Christ.
It is Ariel's turn, and she readies an attack. She readies an attack or an action that if anybody steps close to Elliot, she will make an attack. It is Jim, who has no idea what the fuck is happening, but sees that little kid, who's also not a kid, on the ground, crying his eyes out, and will try and attack Martin.
Yes, attack the evil dragon man. Go.
Which one?
Yes.
I'll tell you now, there are multiple in the room.
There's at least 3.
Oh my god!
Fuck!
He manages to land a successful hit.
Oh no. Does he kill him?
Getting Martin off of Joel successfully.
Can I beckon Joel towards me?
It's not your turn.
Damn it. Somebody beckon Joel towards them.
How do you
Come
do
here,
that?
baby, it's okay, it's okay.
Bad idea. You're over by me.
That's true.
Preferably
Joel?
over to Trick then.
That way.
It is now Beatrice's turn.
Hey, Ariel. Remember what I said to do if we ever saw Martin again?
I do remember, but I am currently protecting the traumatized man.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna run towards them.
Run towards Martin?
Towards the two of them.
Oh.
Ariel and Elliot.
Yeah. Okay. You are now over there. What do you want to do?
Assemble B gauntlet and wait.
Somebody got. Okay. Sure, that happens. You don't have to roll, it just happens.
Do I have more actions?
Yeah.
You have a whole action.
Oh, that wasn't an action or anything?
No,
Okay.
you were just moving and then running.
Joel.
Okay, this is gonna suck, but it's appropriate for the situation. I want to cast Entangle.
This is not a good, we're all, like, we all,
That'll give everyone a disadvantage, I can tell you that. Like, everyone, including you.
and we
Why
also
would it
have,
give me one? It explicitly says it doesn't affect me.
we also have to roll to get out of the way, to make sure we don't get entangled.
As the DM, I shouldn't do this, but I highly advise you not to.
Okay. I was just saying, like, it would hurt everyone, but also
Yeah, I don't,
good chance that we've got 4 fucking powerful people around us. It's gonna help somewhat if we can do it in a good way.
I don't think we should do it.
Yeah, I won't do it now. Can I detect magic? No.
Wow!
Well, there's some fucking magic around!
Woo! You got it! Take
No,
your
so
pick.
wherever that torch ended up, I'll just use control flames again. Fucking burn me,
Burn!
I guess sort of target the arm, but just sort of like move him up the arm and into his face. 16. Plus 5, so 21.
21.
What's your spell save?
Spell. Save DC? 13.
You successfully hit. Can you roll me a D8?
Fucking bad.
4.
E-Y-E. Oh shit, my bad.
Nancio, who is currently pinned on the ground, by the way, swears profusely, very, very angrily. It is now Vartex's turn.
Nobody likes that.
Everyone dislikes that.
Destroy your players in 4 words. It's now Vartex.
Everyone disliked that.
You know what I'm gonna do? No.
These 4
No, you
words
don't.
will make your players go wild.
Hey, could you roll a 20 for me, please? And add your wisdom modifier.
I don't have anything in wisdom.
Maybe she's alive. No!
What'd you get?
She got a 3!
Vartex
No!
I'm going to die.
is currently surrounded in a like bed of thorns. Reaches an arm out
Ah, shit.
and stares at Zeta
Ah, shit.
as a crown.
No! I knew it! God damn it!
As
This
a,
is it for Zeta. I think this is it.
Everything is in black and white, slow motion, and Trick is like...
there Darrenville, who is unaffected by this completely, is like, what the fuck is happening?
The boombox are just sitting there like it switched itself.
Oh
Like,
no.
what the fuck?
A crown of, sort of...
For me, it's just a big bee.
No, yours is terrifying. It looks like barbed wire, with a little sort of middle, as flames sort of dance around the newfound crown upon your head. Vartex just smiles to himself, and he nods off to, Martin, who is now his turn.
Fucking shit!
I forgot how we got rid of the crown.
Oh.
Yeah, I did too.
I think it was Zeta stabbing Vartex in the neck, and then
Yeah.
it just disappeared, and the spell went away throughout like.
I think I remember that. But now Zeta is a little stucky wucky.
Minded
Fucky
trouble.
wucky.
Uh-oh, someone made a stucky wucky.
Oopsie whoopsie, ooh woo, we made a fucky wucky. A big ol' fucko boingo. Anyways.
Martin, who takes this opportunity from Vartex, it's technically his turn, so who cares?
No, we have 4.
His right eye.
It's his right eye, Marisha.
His right eye glows.
Oh my fucking god.
And, you know, nothing seems to actually happen. But
Nice light show, fuckhead.
something worked as he smiles. And he takes a moment to take out a sword.
Oh my fucking god.
I
And?
just think it would be really funny if, like, Zeta just continuously kept being immune to Vartex's bullshit, but I guess that's not gonna happen now.
Nope. Well, Martin took out a sword and it dropped, and it's just kind of like, oh.
Trick was like, ha!
You're not a sword man, Martin.
No, honestly. Me too. Well, it is Pyro's turn.
Oh, fuck. I've been listening, but I've also been eating Cool Whippets for
That's valid.
They look so cute.
It is a seahorse.
What would you like to do, pal?
I just want to hit somebody.
You just want to hit somebody? Please roll a d20.
I got a 3.
3. Well, you took out your scimitar and you just kind of stand there threateningly. It is now Trick's turn.
Well, it seems like wherever Ariel, Elliot, and Beatrice are is like kind of a safe zone, sort of. So I'm just gonna hobble over there and beckon Joel.
We do not want to all team up in one place. Area of effect attacks are a thing.
True. Alright, well then I'll just stay where I am and have Joel come to me.
Joel, successfully manages to crawl his way over to you.
Okay.
And he kind of lays at your feet, holding your legs,
I
crying.
pat him.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
God!
Ah, my heart.
I'm just gonna keep petting him.
It's
Oh,
now.
fuck. We've been at this for half an hour.
It's only been one round.
Oh my god.
It is. Nancy was going to try and break free from being pinned down by Darrenville. And succeeds. Unfortunately, doing some damage as his arm lights up yet again.
Ah, shit.
And charges a punch, landing it straight into Darrenville's face, having Darrenville collapse onto the ground, bleeding,
Oh my god!
being electrocuted at the same time. Unfortunately, this motherfucker does not give up easily when he sees people are in pain. By the way, can you guys see through that sheet?
No.
No.
These are all of Darrenville's spells!
Oh my fucking god. I couldn't even read the text to move her around.
Why the wizard got so many spells?
He's a fucking wizard.
But also because he's a wizard, if he learns a spell, he forgets it. I think that's how wizards
He went
work.
to Hogwarts.
Come on, you can only have so many spells at a time.
They wouldn't stop letting me have spells, so I'm just gonna say he studied spells. Real good.
I studied the spells for years.
I'm gonna say that Beatrice is the closest person to Darrenville. As he's just been socked in the face, he lays there limp, and he holds out his golden arm hand, and he kind of like gestures towards Beatrice.
Reach out, arm.
And I'm gonna say you probably expect to pick him up, but in a
Grappling hand.
in a split second, the arm lights up. Each of the emeralds that are embowed into the fucking arm
Princess
light
Bride!
up. And Darrenville has just cast heroism onto Beatrice. Thus meaning
Princess Bride.
she's immune to frightened and has incredible courage and gets +7 health.
Woo! Alright.
Max or current?
Alright.
Current.
Alright.
Zeta's
We
turn.
in proper fraction, boys.
So-
Well, I don't have anything that I can't do anything. I'm
Yeah,
mind
you can.
controlled. I can try to break free.
Yeah, roll once for that.
20.
Yes.
I want to break free!
18!
Holy fuck.
Do I have to roll a nat 20 to do that?
I can't tell you.
Fucking shit.
Well,
No, in your head, you hear the single command of attack. Thus meaning you now have to attack someone, and I'm gonna make you do it. You have to choose someone to attack.
oh shit. Do I have to attack a party member?
Yes.
God damn it. I was like, alright, attack someone. I'm just gonna attack Colby.
You have to attack one of the party members.
Trick, I'm so sorry.
Hey, I have 39 health and I'm the tank.
Exactly. That's why I'm attacking you.
Roll.
So it's like, fair.
Let's hope this doesn't do a lot.
Are you bringing it up?
Bringing what up?
13.
A comment I made?
No.
Okay.
13.
What's your armor class?
What is my armor? 15.
Zeta sort of lumbers towards Trick, drawing her sword, and she swings with no grace at all. And Trick just kind of stands there.
Shit.
Joel is now, like, curled up as he watches this happen, and he's crying harder.
Should I have a pencil and some paper?
I have a pencil.
I can get you paper. Ariel is still readying an attack. Jim, who has just witnessed Martin, drop his sword.
I want to remind you, everyone, Trick was like, ha!
He's just kind of like, that's really fucking pathetic, I'm gonna try an attack. And does not successfully attack like a fucking idiot. What the
Damn!
fuck?
God!
What the fuck, dude? It is now Beatrice's turn.
Okay, is Ariel still working on Elliot?
Yep. What?
I want to punch a bitch, alright?
Okay.
It's not as good if it's not with Ariel. So, seeing as I'm now a god.
He just gets like 7 more health, and she's just like, I am God!
She ascends!
I can take so much damage!
Trick over here being like,
Damn.
okay.
So, Shalala lets me use my spell casting instead of my strength or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, probably cast that.
Mm-hmm.
So I could use my spell casting instead of strength, which is significantly better. And then, let's see what I have. I use animal friendship. How tall are these rooms?
I'd say 10 feet.
Holy fuck.
That's
like a foot taller.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's like a normal room height. How'd you like to be able to climb walls?
Absolutely.
Because I have spider climb.
You can only cast one spell and one cantrip per turn.
Damn. Well, fuck Shalala then. That's gonna be so much more useful. So are you good with that? Are you good with me casting it on you? Alright. Cast spider climb.
You don't have to roll, you just cast it.
Oh, I just cast it. Cool.
Yeah.
So now you can climb walls and shit. Who have people attacked already? 'Cause there's no sense in distributing our attacks when we can just focus on one and deal one by one.
People have attacked Martin and Mancio.
Vartex.
No, and Vartex, that was really weak.
Okay, so Vartex is a different story entirely.
He hasn't moved from his spot, by the way.
Let's not be stupid. Let's all focus on a single person at a time.
Okay.
Martin, maybe?
Yeah, so since we've already attacked Martin, let's go for Martin. So I'm gonna fire my compass at Martin.
Okay.
So D12.
Okay.
Rip Zeta.
5.
You throw it at him. It kind of lands next to Trick. So it doesn't hit him.
Okay, it doesn't hit anything.
But he doesn't get it either.
Okay.
So there was a chance he could have caught it. Vartex going to try and move from the spikes.
Oh boy.
Is he gonna succeed?
He takes one step.
So what did you do, Echo?
Well, he steps on a spike. He just kind of looks down and he's like,
Oh shit.
oh, right. You can't hide things from the DM.
Yeah, I can, as a matter of fact.
You shouldn't. It is now Martin's turn. Trick, could you roll a 20 for me, please?
Don't do that to me.
The least damage.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is +4, so that's 10.
Martin reaches for the compass needle. Thankfully, Trick grabs it faster than he can.
Shiny thing!
My shiny!
I just realized how good of a weapon this compass is.
I made it good intentionally, but I also made it very specific for a specific reason. So he tries to sock Trick in the face, but misses. Little bitch boy.
Tries to punch Trick in the face. Trick climbs up the wall.
But
Skirt, skirt.
but here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
Martin is special.
Fucking god,
Martin is
stupid bitch.
special. He attacks twice.
Motherfucking piece of shit-ass bitch!
And he manages to land a solid punch on
Trick,
Um,
no!
on Trick.
You fool.
You hear the the stop
The stop.
cat noise.
Yeah.
Dealing 6 damage.
Okay, what's 39 minus 6?
Sounds like Trick got.
33.
33. Got what? Got what? Got what? Got what?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Got what?
Do it. Do it, Josh. Do it. That's not where I thought you were going. All of you roll a 20.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh fuck! Wait, who's attacking? Oh, right.
Mancio is attacking.
Oh no.
I got a 10.
Are any additions?
Constitution modifier.
I got a 5 plus 1, 6.
I got a 12.
Constitution. More like. What's my constitution? Oh, +3. More like Bill of Rights. Am I Bill of Rights?
Whoever rolled lower than a 12, 12 does not count, you're safe, takes 9 damage.
Ah shit.
But I have hero powers.
Yeah, you take 9 damage.
I'm immune.
To frightening!
What's 30?
Not
I'm immune.
What's 31 minus 9?
31 minus 9 is 22.
22.
Yeah.
Is same thing as 30 minus 8.
A burst of thunder pierces your ears yet again as people who were around. I can't believe you, Josh. Mancio just used the spell Thunder Wave, which everybody in a 15-foot radius takes damage. So,
How, do I give this back to the gay penguin?
yes. So, not only did people take damage, but everyone was sent flying at least 10 feet. Except for Martin, unfortunately.
I hate how this is in character.
Martin and
Why did I give you
Vartex.
access to a sheet?
Martin and Vartex and the cult leader do not go flying. I can tell you that.
Fucking
For my actual roll, I rolled a 17.
Does everyone take 9 damage?
No. Trick and Pyro don't.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if that did anything for the flying.
No. You hit into a wall, though. And Darren...
Spider time!
Darren will, kind of is, like, also thrown into the wall next to you. It's not great.
We're all going to die.
Gee. It's like I had to set this up for a reason.
Is anyone like really in need of health?
No.
I have 22.
I don't even think so.
How's Darrenville?
Darrenville's alright.
How's Joel?
Joel is, being held by...
Are there any party members who desperately need a kill?
No. Yeah, Darrenville hits the ground with a loud thud, and he feels pain, but in retaliation he's gonna try and throw his sword at Mancio.
Wait, since when does Darrenville have a sword? Did I miss something?
He always had a sword.
No.
Unfortunately,
Oh my fucking god.
Mancio catches it
Oh, fuck.
with his metal arm, holding the blade part with the metal arm.
That's pretty badass.
Ah!
Also, what about the cult leader? What is she doing?
Well, currently she...
Waiting, it's like a Pokemon double battle. Can't come in yet. We're already fighting
Well,
Manfield
she's just
Martin.
kind of staring and watching. That's all she's doing.
Wow. Pussy? No.
She's just interested.
I would assume she has one of those, yes.
Shut up.
You guys feel the ground shake above you.
Oh yeah, we're underground.
And you hear footsteps sort of...
Who summoned a
start to-
fucking dragon?
He's right here.
I'd like look around at all three of them. Alright.
Alright, who did it?
The ground shakes above you as you can hear panicked footsteps above you.
How many?
A lot!
Who summoned a fucking dragon?
I don't know.
Oh, it's probably the fucking cult leader.
It appears that everything is going to plan now, isn't it, Fuzz? Vartex looks over at the cult leader, and you finally see, like, you look at her and pay attention. She's smiling with her terrifying motherfucking teeth.
Yeah.
You know,
She.
surprisingly, it's quite easy to distract a bunch of fucking idiots. Now isn't it?
Yeah?
You guys are all stuck down here now.
What do you think we've been doing this whole time? Can we pull that again?
Pull one.
No, just counter intimidate. Like, yeah, what do you think we've been doing, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
You can try and roll for it, I guess.
I don't have anything in intimidation for
Except for
something.
Zeta. Zeta can't roll for this.
Intimidation, ooh, +1. If I roll a nat 20, alright? Like, if I don't, whatever. But if I roll something extremely high, can we legit try to counter intimidate? Like,
You can try.
bluff as hard as we fucking can.
You can certainly try. 12.
12, so 13. Probably not good enough. What do you think we've been doing, huh? Being distracted?
Fuck, right.
Ah, shit.
Y'all have been doing fuck all shit. That's what you've been doing. Martin tightens his grip harder on Trick's
Prove it.
arm.
Oh, okay.
Prove it.
Prove it.
You don't know what we can do? What the fuck do you think we've been doing, huh?
Yeah, we made Vortex think he wasn't real.
I'm just gonna say that Trick's arm is in danger.
Help!
don't even know half the shit we can do, bitch!
I can actually. I do.
We are powerful. We have the most powerful mental manipulation magic you've seen.
Well, the cult leader.
Called bluffing.
The cult leader takes a minute, and Beatrice feels something like your brain sort of tingles.
Fucker, that's my job. That's what I do. You can't pull that on me.
I love Beatrice. She's...
The brain sort of tingles, and
it explodes.
Fuck!
Sorry guys, I was here for 3 runs. That's it. I'm out.
Damn.
and the cult leader just grins and looks at everyone.
It's a really shitty bluff you've got there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. No shit.
I'll kill ya.
But you know what? I'm confident, and that's what matters in the workplace.
Confidence doesn't get you anywhere.
Workplace confidence can send you miles.
Not miles into the air and underground.
Yeah. So what? We got 7 miles into the air, and you know where we ended up? Right fucking here. All right? We're moving forward in life. Y'all ain't confident. Y'all have confidence in your workplace.
No, Zeta is just internally screaming. She's just like...
Beatrice leaning back, just like, yeah, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Beatrice, what the fuck?
Beatrice starts ranting about how to, like, improve your work, your air ability.
You just get like...
Yeah, you go into that interview. You gotta show confidence. Like when you interviewed to be like team up with this guy, you just like
What are you
show up there.
talking about?
You didn't just like show up to him and be like, "Hey, whoa, look at me. I think I could do good. Like, oh, I've got these people that work for me." No, you looked him right in the eye, and you.
Beatrice is acting drunk at this point. You looked him right in the eye, and you told him, "I got this call that works for me." You told him all the shit you can do. And he worked for it. You know what? Yeah, that's what confidence is all about. You gotta be confident in yourself.
Zeta, like, zoom in on Zeta's head, and it's just her, a mini her just screaming.
The cult leader lifts up a hand.
Oh my fucking god!
As 2 beams of green light
Beatrice, shut the
like
fuck up!
shoot at Beatrice directly, dealing 7 damage to her. And knocking her back onto the ground.
Now that's confidence.
Ow.
Oh,
Stop doing that, Echo.
you're gonna give yourself a concussion.
Convenient.
No, it's not. Get a pillow if you're gonna do it.
It is now Zeta's turn. Please roll a 20.
Oh wow, I wonder what I'll be able to do this time.
Nothing.
No, I got a 16. Wow, lovely.
Wait, when is my next turn?
After Ariel and Jim.
I got a
Zeta, you have to attack someone now.
I'm going to attack Ariel, I guess.
Okay.
With
Go ahead.
a dagger.
Okay, go ahead.
What?
Her
Where the
reaction
fuck am I getting
makes me
an
that
email
it's
from?
a very bad idea, but I rolled an 11.
Provost search the
Okay, well, I didn't actually anticipate this type of shit to happen, so,
I'm just trying. I don't know.
Ariel, seeing as you are in a sort of weird attack thing, can you roll a d4?
D4, yes. Hello, doggy. I got a 1.
You slice into her and she recoils, still trying to make sure nobody reaches Elliot, and slashes back at you with her hand, dealing 3 damage to you.
Alright. 19.
Jim, seeing the mass that is slowly collecting on Martin's hands,
Help!
is going to try his best to help Trick and Joel Using second wind, and successfully manages to, like, get Martin so off guard that he drops both Joel and
Oh, thank
Rick,
fucking God!
dealing damage to Martin because he rolled really fucking high. Jesus, oh my god.
Oh no!
Manages to make sure that Trick is out.
Thank fucking God!
It is now.
Can I just like hug him?
Not yet. So now Beatrice's turn.
I feel bad for telling you a plan and then getting you caught out with Martin. I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on Trick.
Okay.
Your roller just.
So, Trick has 16 armor class. Temporarily.
Lasts up to an hour.
Up to now. Jeez, that's like a lot.
Trick after we leave, just walking around with
I'm
Bark
a
Skin.
tree.
Do you want me to like turn that off? No, I'm good.
No, I'm great!
Would you like to do another thing?
Oh, can I do another thing? That was a spell.
Okay!
Well, if we're focusing on Martin,
No.
Trick's still
is there a way I can snap Zeta out of that shit? Can I like knock the crown off or anything?
No.
Is it like K round?
We've tried.
They've tried knocking off the
Okay.
crown. It was hilarious. No, you cannot.
No, yeah, I remember Zeta grabbed Daredevil's crown and like yanked it off and just a new one just instantly popped in place.
Yeah.
In the direction that Vartex walked at us towards, is there anything?
What do you mean?
He like came at us from a hallway or something.
Yeah.
Is there something that direction?
You can't see it.
Okay. Well, I was there over there earlier. And I was glowing because I had cast the light.
Yeah, I know. There's
I didn't
nothing.
see anything.
There's just more dead bodies.
Okay.
Joy!
If you want to get into details, some of them have teeth marks.
Because,
Thanks.
Sorry guys, this is actually a Twilight fan fiction.
Oh.
Make your turn, motherfucker.
You're on top of Martin. Where are you?
I'm like attacking you.
Am I on top of Martin?
Marisha, where are you?
Ground.
I'm in the fucking ground.
I'm just kind of standing there because every single time I went to fight, I rolled really low, so
Okay.
that's cool.
I'm trying to think where, like, what positions everyone is in.
I put.
Would you like? You aren't saying.
Yeah, what positions is everyone in?
Well, Vortex is still in those spikes. Mancio is is more closer to you than you would probably like.
Okay.
Martin is above Trick and Joel, and the cult leader is kind of towards where you guys came in. Elliot and Ariel are in the middle of all of this.
I can only cast one spell per round, right?
Mm-hmm.
My idea is 4 many. Yo, everyone on the party, do your best to get closer to me this round.
Well, yeah, great.
Do your best, yeah. Okay, for my other action, I'm just gonna shoot Martin with my crossbow.
Okay.
Deals 1d8.
Okay, well you have to roll to hit first.
Where'd my 20 go?
It's gonna go. Okay.
So roll to hit and then roll damage. Roll to hit. 9. Is that good enough? Who fucking cares then? That was unintentional.
You load your crossbow and, like, tiredly aim for Martin. And he just, he lets a small laugh escape him.
Bitch, I'm gonna kill you.
Vortex is going to now try and advance once again.
And then step on another spike.
No, he successfully gets out of the spike.
Ah, damn it!
And he draws, a giant sword
Oh shit, that's cool.
from his back, ready to attack. It is now Martin's turn.
That's great.
Martin is going to use this attack. He looks over at Mancio. And here's what happens. Martin looks at Mancio and says to him, "Go ahead." Which Mancio seems to stand up. Kind of looks like it's robotic, almost. And his arm charges up once more.
God damn.
As he deals 10 damage to Beatrice.
Oh, guys, I'm at 1 health.
Uh-oh.
It's now Pyro's turn. Fucking god. This is
Can I actually try and hit somebody this
Yeah,
time?
yeah, you can.
That'd be great.
It would be great. Please roll a 20.
Sure.
11.
I'm just gonna say you fucking hit because I want you to be involved. You're using your scimitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll a D8?
3.
And I'm assuming who are you attacking?
Wait, we're still attacking Martin, right?
If that is the plan with you guys,
Yeah, we're still attacking Martin.
Yeah,
then
right.
yes, you are attacking Martin.
Awesome.
You deal 3 damage to
Sure.
him. He's kind of...
Yay. How does that feel, buddy?
Okay, with this I'm going to use the bathroom, so now you guys can actually use your words and talk.
Okay.
Just don't look behind
I know!
It's all-
I know, but like I can't think of a way around it.
No, that plan's fine. It's just I don't like this in this situation.
No.
It's stressful.
But I can also tell, the thing I'm trying to think of a way to get around is that he's not gonna fucking kill us. Like, he's not gonna kill all of us at once all of a sudden, so all 4 of them are holding back somewhat. I'm just trying to think of...
Hack is probably dead.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Dead or being tortured.
Yeah. Dead or captured.
Yeah.
Why
did they bring Joel back with them then? What's the point of that?
Would have made sense to bring Hack through, but Hack's not exactly here,
Mm-hmm.
so...
Then that probably means Hack is dead.
Or you
I
know,
mean,
somewhere.
he is not here. So
Yeah, that's
Hack physically couldn't have shown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Divine's thing, the one issue with it is A, I don't know if Vartex has shit going on, if I'm even going to be able to talk to Harvest God, and B, even if best case this entire fucking place gets filled with vines, that's why I'm telling everyone to get close to me. It's because there's going to be some small area around me where it's not going off.
I see. But
Yeah.
I can't listen to you.
Um,
Unless I somehow roll
if
a
we
20
crowd
and break
around
free.
you, though,
That's a good idea.
because you may be, if we're all holding on to you, you may do your best to attack us, but we're still going to be...
No, do that.
Okay.
Do that.
So we're going to crowd around you,
Okay.
then, do
okay.
our best to...
Okay.
And then just fill the fucking place.
Alright.
That's our best bet. I don't know what is going on with my bees. Man, I think they might still be squished under you. I didn't send all of them, but like
no.
a good portion of them might be squished at this point.
F.
Yeah. So that's my current plan.
Alright.
Like I said, if there's any fucking thing you can do to help, try it.
Crowd around me, keep me as contained as possible.
Yes.
I don't think I have any like.
The only thing I can attack with are like melee weapons.
Yeah,
I have
but
thaumaturgy, but that's...
You know what? The one thing we need to do is we need to get all the NPCs.
I don't know what this does yet.
Your ring.
Oh, the ring!
You don't have it written down anywhere?
No,
Okay, ask on your turn.
I'm going to.
So what we need to do is just get all of the NPCs. We need to grab them and crowd around Zeta. And we just have to hope to harvest God.
Yeah.
Hope that this
Does
works.
anyone have
Yeah.
another like healing device?
I have a heal spell.
Oh, okay. Is
But
the,
am I out of spells?
is the Prada thing is Prada?
No, that's not. That's just an action.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I also have.
Prada, the harvest got a
Fuck,
cantrip.
Cure Wounds. I'm out of that. Unless I have. No, okay, I do have it, but it's a lot weaker.
Yeah.
So I have a 1d8 plus 3 heal.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have any other healing.
I'm at 1 health. So.
Yeah, you're like pretty fucking close to death.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it's good that it's coming around to my turn because we have a chance to build it. So if anything backfires on me, we can do our best to negate it.
Yeah. And also, well, we have to deal with all the others, and,
Yeah,
enemies.
but
Yeah, if we can do our best to tank it or ignore it, that'd be good. Hi,
We have
I see crab.
Crab.
we have a kind of sort of play.
Yeah, we have a plan. It's shambly, but it works.
It is Trick's turn.
Oh, shit. Hey, can I ask about my ring?
Yeah, sure.
What does my ring do?
You have 6 charges on it. You can expend 1 charge to cast Fairy Fire, cast Ball of Lightning. This one is a little more complicated. The more spheres you create, the less powerful they are separated, but like
One sphere is the most powerful.
yes. And you can also expend 1 to 3 charges as an action. For every charge you expend, you launch a glowing mote of light from the ring at a point you can see within 60 feet of you. Each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from that point is showered in sparks and must make a dexterity saving throw, or take 5d4 damage on a fail save, or half as much on a successful one. Also, your Cloak of Stars.
Oh, yeah, what does that do?
Cloak of Stars, 6 stars are located on the robe from up for here.
Yeah.
While wearing this robe, you can use an action to pull off one of the stars and use it to cast Magic Missile at a 5th level spell.
You can do Magic Missile!
Also, while you're wearing the robe, you can use an action to enter this astral plane along with everything you are wearing and carrying. Or you remain there until you use an action to return to the plane you are on. You reappear in the last space you are occupied, or if that space is occupied, the nearest unoccupied space.
What does being in the astral plane do?
What does it do?
I'm gonna go find out! Bye, guys! Whoa! Where'd Trick go?
Huh.
I up here T-posing. Hi, guys.
So you know what I'm thinking? Giving them fucking medicine and stuff for distract.
Okay. What does that entail? That I do?
Distract.
With
I
the
figured
balls?
I figured with the spheres, yeah.
So, do I just, like, discharge a ball
Oh yeah, can
to
you?
each enemy?
You can do
Yeah, Mancio's probably not a great idea
Okay.
because his whole thing is
Well,
electricity.
then I won't do man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't do him, but I can do the other 3.
I'm paying attention.
Oh yeah,
I
can
just
you
need
deal
to
with any
face.
I know.
NPCs, by the way?
Huh?
Can you get any NPCs?
Who's closest to me?
Joel.
Joel.
Joel is absolutely the closest to you.
So either get Joel for the plan, TM, or
No.
or try to distract everyone to hopefully up our chances of it working.
What if I did the plan and then distract? Or should I do distract?
Can you do both?
I'd say you use your ring and that's a turn.
Okay.
So Joel's probably more important.
Yes. He's baby.
Joel. Bring Joel to the plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can name the location. Like
It's called I'm gonna bring Joel a little closer to Zeta. Zeta. Sorry.
Okay.
For the plan.
hopefully
TM.
as close as you can get. But
Yeah, as close as I can get without getting hurt.
That's pretty close.
Okay.
Is
I know, but
like right next to Zeta now.
Yeah.
So it's Mancio's turn right now.
fucking shit.
Mancio is going to take an opportunity to he disappears for a second. And then he reappears right next to Elliot and grabs hold of him.
He's some fucking ass.
Fortunately, Ariel, no, her ready to attack is gone because she attacked Zeta. Oh! Oh!
I should sit down so I don't accidentally see character sheets.
It is now Darrenville's turn. Darrenville's gonna get up. And he's gonna...
shout an instruction at Darrenville.
No, he's gonna go over and heal you.
Okay.
Oh, that's
fair.
convenient.
Darrenville puts his normal hand on Beatrice and gives her 12 health back.
Woo!
That's gonna help.
It is now the cult leader's turn.
Wait, can Darren still move at all?
What do you mean?
Can he walk?
Yeah.
Can I tell him to go get closer to Zeta?
He cannot do that right now.
Damn.
He's taking his turn. I'm sorry. It is now the cult leader's turn. The cult leader says some things. In something you can't comprehend.
Y'all ugly.
Can I comprehend it?
No.
Damn.
And suddenly, the wounds on Martin disappear.
Of course. Typical. Fucking typical. Fucking.
What is?
I guess we should take her out because, you know, she can heal people, but whatever.
Yeah, the one that's taken no damage at all.
Zora. I mean, I guess long term, if it doesn't work, yeah, but...
Yeah.
Plan first.
It's now Zeta's turn. Please roll a d20. Well, I have good news for you. My counter roll was shit.
Oh.
Zeta, her crown deteriorates.
Oh shit!
You have no idea how much power you just gave us.
Oh my god! As she falls to the ground, she feels like she had a really shitty headache. Like, holy fuck.
I'm going to comfort her.
Oh shit! What?
Zeta is hungover.
Again. I already had a headache before this started
Oh,
from my previous hungover incident.
Oh no.
God, my head! Ow!
Unfortunately, that is Zeta's turn.
Alright, that's
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine. That works for the plan.
Ariel.
Yeah, Zeta not being controlled helps a lot.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for the dice. Is all I
Thank you, dice gods.
It's now Ariel's turn, who is now set into a panic that Mancio has somehow gotten the fuck over towards Elliot and now has a hold of him. He's gonna try her best to, you know, help out.
Oh, what did you do?
Baby.
Higher! Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh yeah!
Aw, yeah. Too.
Listen, I don't know how Ariel does it, but she fucking, like... She goes through Mancio for a second, and, like, he lets go, and he falls to the ground,
Nice.
and takes damage.
Ariel just, what's this gonna do?
Oh, I don't like that.
Hey, gang.
I don't like the thought of that. Can we not think about
Mancio
that?
is temporarily disabled, gang.
Okay. Is everyone?
We have Jim's turn.
No.
Jim's turn.
Did Jim do something?
Jim should come over.
Jim should do his best to get close to Zeta.
Okay. Jim, I'm just gonna assume
I'm just
knows
gonna,
the plan.
I'm just gonna say Trick beckons him over or something.
Yeah, he tries to move past. Unfortunately.
Motherfucker! Jim, you stupid twink!
Martin
Hey guys, I'm gonna single-handedly murder Martin.
picks up his sword just in time to whack it into Jim's armor, dealing him a considerably concerning amount of damage.
Oh my fucking god.
He's got armor on. Okay.
It is now Beatrice's turn.
Are there any NPCs near me?
Near you? I mean, the
Yes.
closest one is probably Vartex.
Anyone? Party member NPCs.
The closest party member? I'd probably say that's Elliot.
Okay. So I want to do my best to grab Elliot. Or just call him over to us.
Okay.
Whichever one will not take an action.
Calling over.
Yeah, call him over. So he's over with us.
Yeah.
Get over with the rest of the group of Zeta.
Okay, you have to roll for that though.
What is that?
For 20.
No, why is that?
Why? Because Vartex?
Okay. Oh, well, that was an 18.
Well, you successfully get over there.
Okay. Now I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna pray.
Yeah.
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 Oh, hey Haruska, what's up?
What are you doing?
That doesn't sound like the hardest
So, so,
Beatrice, you need to get out of there!
I'm fucking
What
trying.
do you think I'm trying to do? Listen to me, alright? Just need some quick help.
I can't. Beatrice, the music god is in danger.
Yeah?
Yeah, you need to get out of there right now.
Yeah! Asking help to do that. Can you just, like, grow a fuck ton of vines in here? Just, like, fill the fucking room, except for a little radius around it. Like, fill every fucking inch of this place
Please.
with vines.
Please.
Again, except for a little area around me. So all of us, like, gathered over here. We don't get tangled in them.
Harvest God has to die real quick.
We were on the wrong island the whole time!
Please. I'm not exactly allowed to do this, but I imagine because it is it's a time of dire need. You promise to go help the music god out.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, yes.
Alright, fine.
Yes.
Um,
God.
yeah, sure, alright. You don't hear a response.
Okay. I
As
assume I just briefly come out of this trance.
sprouts start to come up from the ground.
Mhm.
And then they increase.
We are underground, so
Yes.
I'm assuming.
But they also are coming from under the ground. And they start to
about
break
Pyro?
through the rock.
Mhm.
And they become bigger and bigger and shoot through this
Take your time.
shoot through the tunnel, and it seems like there's a forest around you. Unfortunately, Jim is not with you.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I know that's one.
And it is also now Vartex's turn. And what Vartex can do is breathe fire. So that's what he's gonna do.
And what I can do is fucking control flame.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh. And I. Ooh.
Oh.
I have to roll really hard for that.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Any prayers you guys want to say for this inevitable
I
one?
pray that Jim makes it out alive.
Like, if this is a 1, we're fucking dead.
Yeah.
You know,
End
you
of
had a
campaign.
dream about me yelling at you about not being in character. That's not what I would yell at you about. If you fucking kill Jim, that's what I would probably. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Fuck it. What is it? Fuck, what is it?
It's a 6.
No!
It's a 6.
Can I call it fell off the table?
No.
That's a 9
I'm
now.
gonna die here.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Vartex still rolled higher.
If this ends right here, right now.
I unfortunately have to do something.
Fuck 1. Yes!
Fuck.
And you can roll shittily. It's another chance at us to not die.
Oh my god.
Echo prepares to kill the entire party all at once.
No. Actually, you
wait.
guys are fine.
Jim isn't.
Yeah, Jim isn't. But
Ah!
he's also on the other side of the fire.
Okay.
So, like, he doesn't get affected by the fire. In fact, the fire, the vines sort of stop the fire from actually reaching you guys,
Okay.
but the one side of the vines is gone.
Okay.
Unfortunately, for me, Mancio didn't move, so he was affected by the fire.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah.
And took
Fuck my favorite character. What?
But Vartex has clear dead sights on you.
Oh, fucking
And he looks
shit.
pissed. This
Oh.
is the first time he's not smiling.
Vartex is fucking mad.
Good. So, just a reminder, we have incapacitated like half of them.
Mm-hmm.
We've made a good physical barrier between things.
Yeah, but here's the other thing. You blocked the exit.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So long as you're aware. It's Martin's turn.
If it can get back around to me, I can control flames and probably bore a tunnel.
Martin.
You're small.
Hi! I'm
Hi!
small.
A thought just occurred. You keep going.
Martin is going to try and attack Jim because it's the closest person to him.
Motherfucking
Isn't
bastard.
he completely surrounded in vines?
Yeah, but he still has a hold of Jim.
Oh, that's right. You forgot about Jim. Jim's fucking dead.
No.
So
Sorry,
to let
Jim.
go, he's fucking dead. Jim coughs up blood.
Ah!
He doesn't.
That's probably more painful for Marasia than
He
me.
doesn't seem to be doing so.
Because Marasia's baby.
I cry when I draw Jim with bruises.
No, it's not!
No, I got a plan.
Okay.
I also have a plan that's gonna help you.
Okay.
Pyro's turn. Does Pyro want to do anything?
Is Pyro with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cry.
You don't need
Do
to roll.
you have any way of starting to like bore a tunnel to the exit? Particularly through the
I got
vines.
cat's claws.
Yep, Marisha has cat claws.
Can that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you use your cat's claws, please? To tunnel.
It doesn't necessarily need to be big enough for us to run through, but if we can crawl through it at bare minimum, that's good enough.
Marisha, can you please roll a d20?
Alright. Yeah, I can do that.
Zayna's just standing here like, my head hurts.
I swear to God, if it's
18.
Oh, you successfully start to dig a tunnel that also avoids Martin.
wait. What should I do? What do you think I should do?
Is the tunnel done?
No.
You're small, go help it.
Okay, I'm gonna go help.
You're small, go out.
And also be really concerned about Jim.
Like,
16.
You are
like
making...
guys, I know y'all love Jim, but we're at a point here where it may be a little too hard to get him out. And, like, there's such a risk of getting Martin out as well.
Actually, it's not.
What?
Did Jim just roll a fucking 20?
No! You
Oh.
see,
Fuck.
Darrenville, he looks at the situation. He looks over at
Of
Trick
course,
and
he's
Pyro.
a smart boy.
And he looks over at the impending vortex. And
Is he gonna sacrifice himself?
he shakes. And something happens where the arm starts to glow again. And an idea comes as he starts to hear something from the plants.
Talk to plants? What? Wait.
He turns to the plants. And he speaks in a tongue that you guys don't seem to understand completely at all.
It's not even druidic, that's why.
And the plants start to separate towards the tunnel. He does say to Trick and Pyro that they have to stop
Okay.
tearing at the plants because they're screaming.
Oh shit, sorry.
But a tunnel starts to form faster.
Oh.
Hope to find
You guys do see, unfortunately, spikes start to grow in sort of a random pattern in the vines. You hear Martin swear very loudly.
Bitch.
Who did this?
I know, it's probably Bartars. Who the fuck? Oh, is it the leader lady? Yeah.
It is.
Why do you want to
Beatrice just stops?
Stab someone.
That fucking bitch is copying me.
I'll tell you why that's funny later.
Single B, just fly up to her, intimidate.
Bitch.
Roll to B, intimidate.
No.
Hey, that's what we did with Hack.
What did you roll?
17. Oh.
With my intimidation bonus, I rolled a 3.
A little bee.
So it's just a bee flies up in front of her.
And she flicks it.
Yeah.
The bee starts to decay though.
Motherfucker.
It manages to come back to you, but it dies.
1489.
It manages to come back to you, but it dies in your hands.
Oh.
I'm so sad.
If I weren't,
What? Whoa, wait! Where did one come from?
The southern virus.
if I weren't in the business of saving the god of this island, I would be in there beating the ever-loving shit out of you.
Sounds
You'd
about
like
right.
that, wouldn't you?
What?
You would like that, wouldn't you? Zeta's turn.
Oh shit. Okay, so
What can we do in favor of Jim?
yeah.
That's an option. Martin's in pain, so he probably got spiked.
Okay, where is Jim?
He's a little. He's like I'd say about 5 feet into the vines.
Okay.
So with these vines, sorry to interrupt. With these vines, what would entangle do? Would it grow more vines, or would it manipulate the existing ones?
It would create more vines, making the terrain a lot harder to do with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Don't do that.
Oh, I forgot to give you guys a turn order. Sorry. Please continue.
I don't really know what I want to do.
Short people, do you have things that can like cut spikes?
What would that even mean?
Like a dagger or knife or something?
I don't know.
Will those even cut the spikes?
You can certainly try. I'm not gonna
They're
stop you.
like they're essentially the same spell. I'm
I
assuming.
tried to cut this.
They're okay. Wait, so they're A. It's hard to see them, so they sort of blend in. And B.
Are there vines like on the floor?
Hard spikes and thorns.
Vines are kind of like growing up.
It
Okay.
becomes difficult terrain for the dirt. Yeah, that's.
I have no idea what to do. I'm just kind of like. Is Joel okay?
Joel is still crying, but he's trying to keep a strong face.
Can I comfort Joel? And Joel? Are you okay?
This kid should not be with us. Like, I'm slowly realizing we should not have Joel with us. Can we drop him off somewhere after this?
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, but also.
He just lost Hack.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that's true.
He doesn't have anywhere else to go. Right?
That's true. Is Hag actually dead? Okay.
Presumed, I guess.
Yeah.
For all we know.
For all we know.
For all
he's
we, the
dead.
party.
Me and Tiva have this whole planned out.
Okay.
Okay.
We want to get shit done before my turn, because Vartex is gonna be able to fuck some shit up if we're not out by then. So.
I say we just. Does the tunnel lead
How much
towards the-
health do you have left?
Me? I'm 19.
Can you just fucking tank the spikes and try to make more through the tunnel?
I could, but I feel like
we know the plants are trying to move out of the way.
I feel like I got 19 out of 31 health. I'm just
Terrible.
Well, that's the thing. Darrenville's not for another.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
until we
need
wrap
to.
around back to him. And
I
if
need
we're
to
trying to,
wait for Darrenville to heal me.
yeah, if we're trying to get shit done before Vartex's next turn,
What's the turn order?
right there. So you're there. That's Ariel, Jim, me, and then Vartex, Martin, Pyro Trick, Mancio.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'm gonna. All right, whatever. Let me try and cut through the spikes.
okay, yeah, you tried.
Roll to traverse through the tunnel first.
Yeah, because
Can you roll again for me, please? Because I'm giving you advantage. Just because I want this to work.
3.
How's your dexterity?
Dexterity? 6.
a 9.
So you.
No, I have a +3. So +3.
Oh.
You managed to get through the tunnel. It's a little tough, and I'd say you make it about halfway there. You run into at least 3 spikes, each dealing you 2 damage, so 6 damage to you. But I'd say, just because I'm being nice, you managed to get through them successfully.
So I don't take any damage?
No, you do,
You do.
but you managed to clear them out from everyone else.
Okay.
Okay. A little banged up, but I got it. I got some of the spikes.
Okay.
Kind of
It's Ariel's
poked.
turn.
Hey, Ariel. Can you go find Jim?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Step 1, find him.
Yeah.
If he can get out at all,
Yeah.
get out.
Okay.
If he can, if he's like knocked out or something, just fucking possess him. Get him moved out of there.
I don't think I can possess him.
When the
He's got, like, when I look at him, he's got, like, this glowy thing about him. Fuck.
okay, we'll just go find him, and if he can get out, get him out.
I knew I should have
I'll
kept
do
it.
my best.
Yeah, and if he can't, if he can't, just fucking deck mark
You'll
him. I
make,
don't care.
you'll make sure that he's okay, right?
Yes,
Okay, absolutely.
I'm going to heal him,
Okay.
but he has to be closer to me.
Elliot is not responding. He seems to be, like, out of it completely.
He's over by us.
He's
so.
on autopilot.
Rip Elliot.
Ariel goes into the vines.
Stress.
there's a bit of a struggle. You can tell as some vines move a little bit panicked. As you see Jim tumble out of the vines.
Oh fuck!
Unfortunately, that means there's a path from Martin to you guys.
Shit.
Take a shot.
Is that Ariel's turn or is that Jim's turn as well?
That is Ariel's turn. It is not Jim's turn. That
Okay.
it was kind of an assist. She manages to also come back. It was just kind of like it's now Jim's turn.
Okay. Hey, Jim. Get your ass in that tunnel and get out of here.
Go!
Okay.
Go!
Alright.
Run!
Did it? Can you roll a 20 for me?
Me?
Yep.
12.
12? Okay. The two of you managed to get through. I'd say you take 2 more damage because of spikes. But at least Jim is not harmed. And the two of you get out on the other
So
side.
you're tanking our damage, but I'm assuming spikes are being broken as they're being encountered. Okay.
You do see the cult leader at the other side, though.
Oh.
And she stands in front of the exit.
Crying out loud.
It is now Beatrice's turn.
Guys!
Y'all!
Okay! Everybody books it!
Yeah, and then just whatever bees are remaining, assuming I've lost like 2/3 of them at this point. Just
Book it.
through the tunnel, not even me yet. Just get them the fuck out of there.
You all managed to get in through fine. Ariel takes a shortcut.
I wonder why. So we're by the cult leader and the exit.
It is now Vark's turn.
Can I snipe?
And we are as far from Vartex as we can physically be.
Yep, and he's
Vortex is fucking pissed.
You better watch out. You better watch out.
You don't see what he does, but he does something.
Awesome!
That's
You better
good,
watch
because we're just leaving. Now it's Martin's turn.
Yep.
And he has to go through 2 separate vine tunnels if he's gonna get to us at all, unless he's just gonna cut the shit down.
I'm scared.
That's gonna be
Echo.
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 Yeah, you
Echo.
just rolled a 20, didn't you?
Echo.
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 Echo, please. Please. I'm scared.
You hear very angry cowboy noises.
Goddamn motherfucking.
Goddamn motherfucking.
Son of a
Son of a rattlesnake!
I don't get paid literally enough for this shit.
angry cowboy noises.
As,
Yeehaw.
he tears through the vines
Oh.
viciously.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
Uh,
I'm
he-
gonna kill you,
You
bastard.
can see him, but he hasn't made it to you guys yet.
Here's Martin!
Pretty much.
It's Pyro's turn.
Couldn't you said 20?
Yep.
Okay, I got 15.
That successfully hits. Please roll a d8.
Sorry, I'm using the Google one. It's really slow.
No,
I
it's
got
okay.
8.
Huh? You got an
I
8?
got 8.
Nice. She hisses as Pyro like slices through her skin.
Ooh.
She bleeds a sort of disgusting, like really dark looking.
I told you, they're just fucking vampires. This is a Twilight fanfiction.
It is not.
God.
I told you.
So, who's the sexy vampire?
Obviously.
Apparently it's Darrenville.
What are we talking about? What?
Hey, Darrenville, you're
That
a
little
sexy vampire.
virgin boy? Nothing about that man is
Oh
sexy.
my god, I'm thinking about virgin.png.
Yeah, virgin.png, but it's just Darrenville and Jim.
Oh my god.
I don't remember naming it.
Trick's turn.
Oh my
Is she
god.
pretty much dead?
I'm so sorry.
Well, I mean, she's injured. She's just kind of like,
Yeah.
fuck!
Is she enough that we can start booking it?
Well, yeah.
Can I direct everyone to book it?
Yeah.
Okay, go! Go!
Roll a 20.
Oh.
Everybody?
Yeah.
I got a fucking 2.
You didn't roll the worst!
I got an 8.
Okay, you guys are fine.
Okay.
I rolled a fucking 1.
You guys are fine.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 20.
Oh, okay.
I was counting
It
up the
cancels it
electrical.
out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd say the good cancels out the bad.
Okay.
Thank you. You all rush past, a couple of you stumbling on some dead bodies.
Whatever, we're
It's
getting
kinda
out of here.
gross.
booking it.
Squelch.
You rise out of the greenhouse and you see that the town is on fire.
Of course.
Can I just go back to the fountain, just put in buns until it closes?
It's not closing.
Damn, okay, then just leave.
Can we, like, put something on it to make it close? So it stays closed?
Entangle.
I don't know.
We have to get all the way, we have to get out of there
Right.
first.
Yeah, we're all out of it at this point. We're like
Jim
in the
is
greenhouse
kind of
again.
like, we need to go.
I thought he was
Yeah, but
dying.
we fucking
Yeah,
don't
he
want to
is
be
dying.
chased.
Okay,
Kinda like-
somebody fucking
We
help
fucking
this
don't wanna
dying
be
man.
I'm fucking casting entangle on this thing so
Alright,
that,
if you
to
can
give them a
cast
harder
Entangle,
time
then
getting
you are
out.
allowed to cast Entangle.
10.
It is a normal Entangle.
Okay.
Alright.
Just covering the exit. Now we're booking it. This town is on fire. Where's the
The
music?
town is on fire, and
Where's the
you
music
can't
at?
seem to find them. There are cult leaders everywhere. Or not leaders.
Oh.
Cult leaders everywhere. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cult Con.
Annual Cult Con! Where we all bring together our praising of the god!
What do you guys do? Oh, we're in the business of demon summoning. What are you guys up to? Oh, we're just cannibals. Not much going on. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. My cousin's in a cannibal cult. Oh, really?
It sounded like Hulk Hogan for a second.
I'm into eating other people, brother.
Brother!
Pump it up,
Hulk
brother!
Hogan is a cult leader.
No! Fantasy Hulk Hogan!
You see cult members all around. You can tell
One of
that
them
it's
looks weirdly like Hulk Hogan.
You don't know how, but you can just tell that's Hulk Hogan underneath
He's got
the
a weird
mask.
bandana and a beard and like...
They're all wearing masks.
No, the mask is Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan's face.
Just
like
ripped off. Just...
It's in character, they do it.
Somebody draw it, please.
No, I don't know what that looks like!
Look at Hulk Hogan.
You guys see that there are people panicking and just
As they should be.
there are people dying on the street too. Cult members seem to notice you, and they start to advance on you.
That's really great. We're booking it.
We're booking it
Where
to
do you
find
guys go?
Where's the
Fuck
music?
anywhere else. Where's the music
castle,
god? What's the
probably.
direction we can go where we're not gonna fucking die?
Well, it's not the music god direction.
That's true.
Oh god, are we? How limited of time are we on?
What do you mean?
If we don't go to the music god right now, is gonna die.
I'm gonna
tell you that.
I'm gonna take that as
Yeah, I'm gonna assume yes, unless given other information. So, any currently on fire building we can find, just to hold out for a second while we can get our bearings.
You see the building that is not currently on
on
fire.
fucking fire.
It's a house, but nobody's in there.
Just sitting there for a sec, get our shit
You
figured out.
guys break into this fucking house.
What's up, y'all?
You don't hear any noise. You don't see anything.
Okay. Yours gonna be my last spell slot, but I'm gonna heal Rita.
Thank you.
Turnbull is going to heal Jim.
1d8 plus 3. Where's my fucking d8?
I'm only 6 health down. It's not that bad.
Ooh, heal 11.
Fine.
Alright,
Oh,
so
same here.
11 plus 31. I mean, 11 plus 11 is 22.
It's 22, yeah.
So
Turnbull kneels down to Jim and
I only have bees.
carefully.
How many bees do I have left?
I'd say about 300.
Holy fucking shit!
That's not a shock, honestly. I was expecting lower.
I'm feeling generous. You guys finally did the thing I wanted you to do.
Which was leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about Joel? Is he good?
Joel is gonna
No!
Joel is
Joel,
like clinging on to Beatrice right now.
Joel,
As he
do
should
you
be.
know where Hack is?
No, I don't. I don't know where Hank is.
No, it's okay. It's
Where
okay.
is-
It's
Where
okay.
is he?
It's okay.
Oh, my dad.
It's okay.
Oh,
We're
my
gonna find
dad.
him.
He buries his face in Beatrice's lap.
Oh,
Just hold him.
Ariel is kind of floating awkwardly among everyone.
Ariel, can you go check out the castle? Just like see what the fuck's going on in there.
I don't want to leave you guys.
How fast can you get there?
About as fast as you guys can move.
Okay.
I don't want to leave.
Yeah, so you shouldn't leave then.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving Elliot either.
Yeah, that's good. Elliot, you good?
No.
Like, not mentally. Are you physically fine?
I'm fine enough.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Guys, like, what the fuck?
What even happened? I was out for half of that.
You seem to know Mancio.
Yeah, and he wasn't that much of a fucking bitch when I knew him. How the fuck did he end up working with Vartex? I don't know.
No. He was there. They made me make his arm for him. That's all I know.
What was up with his arm? What the hell was that?
It's sort of a crutch. Sort of a way to allow him to it helps him internally to dispel basically what that was a bunch of other people's essence mashed into one horrifying device to boost him and sort of
You don't have to go.
They gave me so many dead bodies to work with. They gave me so many dead bodies to work with.
Dude.
I'm already hugging someone. Someone hug him.
Trick power!
We all hug.
Power! I'm a cat!
Hug.
They gave me people with magic blood, and I would have to extract that and put it into something else.
Oh fuck, Ariel.
Shit.
First one didn't work so well. But let's say I tried to use that to my advantage. Technically, that was his arm. He had an actual arm, and then, he tried to pull a couple of things, and it exploded. I thought I could use that to get out. Unfortunately, that didn't work out so well. Darrenville kind of shuffles over and puts his normal arm on Elliot's back. We gotta keep moving. We just gotta keep moving on, even if our reminders haunt us. You know, I don't think it's safe here in this city anymore.
No.
No, but I mean, we don't have a better option right now.
If you guys don't mind me asking, I was out for half of what happened.
Yeah, you started to attack.
Yeah, you were mind controlled.
I assume it's whatever happened with me.
Yeah,
Did I hurt any one of you?
You tried to attack me.
I'm sorry.
No, honestly, I can't blame you. But
I was...
oops.
that was pretty early on too. You didn't really wake up until we were already doing the Vines thing, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
You just kind of appeared in the middle of that, didn't you? You, at least. Pretty quick. I'm kind of scared of how he could do that. Do you think he could do that to ghosts?
I don't know. Well, it's happened
Probably.
It's happened before. I just didn't think it would happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Well.
not.
Well, Zeta, you know,
I don't know how ghosts
I
work.
didn't think it would happen to me either.
Just
Yeah.
instinctively. Elliot, how do ghosts work?
I'm just gonna read an order of the list here. Trick, what you got?
I have the star cloak and the ring, which we already know what that does. And I have a magic flute, but I don't know what the magic flute does.
I still have that ring of invisibility, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Darrenville, we just talked about your arm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Zeta, what you got?
I got thaumaturgy. Also, I have a poisoner's kit. I got thieves' tools, a disguise kit, a couple knives, a couple daggers, short sword, a rapier,
Can I borrow?
sending stones.
Can I borrow some sort of swordish weapon?
You want my... what does more, a short sword or a rapier?
Equal.
Oh. You want my short sword?
It's gonna be useful.
Alright.
Oh, that's from my bow.
I got a short bow.
And hail of thorns.
I've got these sending stones are basically walkie-talkies, so if we need to split up or something.
What's a walkie-talkie?
What's a walkie-talkie?
God damn it.
I have
Basically,
sending stone.
I give you a stone, and then I have a stone, and I can talk to you.
Oh, I've heard of those.
Okay, so worst case, if we need to split up, we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, that's really useful.
Why is Elliot not on turn order?
Elliot doesn't have any moves. He's charming.
Ariel, do you have like any particular abilities or anything, or are you just you?
Not that I'm sure of.
Okay. Want to try some out?
No, I don't want to hurt any of you.
Well, you
guys.
can do it outside if you
No.
want. Okay.
Elliot.
Jim, what you got?
She got one.
Like I was putting me on the spot.
Okay, Twink.
I got this amulet right here that somebody took from me. Still not over that. Might be over it for a while. I'm not exactly sure what it's called or entirely what it does, but all I know is that when an evil person or whatever tries to touch me, a burst of light happens. But I have to focus on it.
Spells, abilities, anything?
Oh yeah, I know some spells.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks to
Anything
the
could be-
amulet shit.
Anything you think could be useful?
I can summon swords. That's about what I can do.
Tasty.
I'm up next. I got like a fifth of my bees left.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I lost 80% of bees.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Beatrice. I know how important they are.
No,
to you.
I'm joking most of the time. I'm being so serious about them. That's a fucking lot. That cuts me down a lot. I used up all my spells down there, just getting us out. Nice job. Yeah, I don't got much. I basically just got my weapons and a few bees. Yeah. Pyro.
Pyro, what do you got?
I have a scimitar, a dagger, a long pointy sword, and a ring of invisibility.
I don't really think we have a chance up against them.
Well, we can't take them all on. We have to, like... We gotta figure out where the music god is. And then we gotta basically book it and ignore all the
Yeah.
adult people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just one at a time. What do you have? What can you do?
Everything that I had, I left with me.
What can you do?
Can I do? Well, apparently it's put everyone in danger. You guys, like, risk your life.
No, stop.
What?
Shut your ass up. I didn't ask what you fucking done wrong. I asked how you can help us now.
I'm not sure.
What do you do? What's your job?
Well, I'm a researcher and I can make stuff. I imagine I would not have the time to make anything of use. I've had a little bit of time, just a little bit, so I don't know how well I can do, but I do know how to use a crossbow.
That's good.
Do you have one with you?
Oh, no, they
Good.
took all of my weapons.
Well, here, take mine.
Okay.
I'm using a sword now.
He holds it and kind of just looks at it. And he just looks away.
So,
I gotta find that music god.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. One step at a time, one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find where the music god is.
Mm-hmm.
Our best bet is that castle.
Or, Jim pipes up, would be in the town square.
What? Why would it be there?
Sometimes, they like to do a little events where the music god comes and plays music for everyone.
And
Is that what was going on when we were going down underground?
I think it was the start of that, yes.
Town Square then.
I don't think they would have any business at the castle right now. Especially on a festival night.
Wow. I guess we gotta raid Town Square.
Like it's not been raided already.
Re-raid it.
I mean, have you looked outside, Zeta?
Fuck, the whole town's smoking.
What?
You know why that's bad.
It's like I planned it.
Why is it bad?
It's smoking. I have bees.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I'm having a great day. How are you guys?
I said I was gonna destroy Josh, and guess what I did? You know what I'm still pissed about? You know what I'm absolutely pissed about? You were like, wouldn't it be wild if Mancio was working for Vortex and he just showed up and he was like, what up, Beatrice? And I sat there and I was like, son of a bitch! You absolute son of a bitch!
It's like the obvious twist though. Like he hasn't shown up yet. So your options are A, he's doing something unrelated, or B, he's working for the bad guys. Because either the end states are he comes with us, he stays away from us, or he's with the bad guys. Those are the only three options. He comes with us is not gonna fucking happen because Beatrice. It'd be fucking boring if he was just off somewhere else by himself. Which leaves us with...
Here, I'm gonna read you a Tumblr post that I made very angrily tonight. By the way, I've had the Mancio thing planned for 2 months now.
That's not surprising.
And you just were like, huh, wouldn't it be funny? I just kind of was like, yeah, wouldn't it be? And you were like, I'm writing that down as a possibility. And I just was like, yeah, I'm flattered you think I would be that smart.
So you know how like Mancio's a good guy and Beatrice works for the bad guys? Right? What if you flipped it? What if Beatrice was the good girl now and Mancio was working for the bad guys? That's crazy. That's revolutionary.
Unless...
Revolutionary.
This is a great twist that's totally gonna fuck over my players, especially one in particular. My player guesses what it is with, like, 0 context clues. Just a thought. Me trying to keep my cool. Ha! Yeah! And then, like, I tagged it with, he guessed it right! I hate how smart Josh is! I hate it! He's too smart!
My plan today was, like, man, it would suck so much if there was a Deus Ex Machina in this fight. Summons a Deus Ex Machina to help in the fight.
A literal Deus Ex Machina.
A literal fucking Deus Ex.
Literally.
What?
Do we have a course of action
What do you mean?
after this? Like, what are we doing in the campaign?
We're probably gonna go to the town square, where
Okay.
the music god is presumably.
Okay.
So we're going to the worst possible place, basically.
Yeah, we're putting ourselves in the danger zone, TM.
TM.
Castle is at least away from everything on fire. That is...
No, it's in the center. The town, the castle's in the middle. So, we're just gonna charge to the center of town.
Not charged.
Okay. But
Yes.
what if that all doesn't go right? What if we need a second plan?
That's true.
And I hate to say it, but it might have to be that we have to ditch everything. Like, if
We can't let another god die.
we can't die ourselves. Listen, like, as much as we put the gods, above us, we kind of have to put ourselves
Who's
first.
saying this?
Darren Bull.
Okay.
We kind of have to put ourselves first. You know?
That's bullshit.
What?
You're...
I may be a little biased here, but I fucking dedicated my life to a god. I'm not gonna let him die.
Well, you know what? So did I. And
Having prior knowledge of
anything.
this is like completely understandable for his character now. That he's like completely abandoned.
It's... Beatrice, would you rather yourself die at the hands of apparently that person you know? Or would you... You can make a couple of mistakes, goddammit.
If it's either or, yeah. But if it's just like fucking dying out of nowhere, obviously not. You do a lot more good alive than you can dead. But yeah, if there's the option, if it is binary, if it is either or, yeah.
I'm just saying, if we don't succeed, we need a backup.
Yes, and we should have one.
Yes!
I'm not saying we should fucking die, but in this scenario where it is me die or God die, I will not hesitate to choose myself. But we're almost certainly not going to end up in that situation. So, yes, make a backup.
I wish you wouldn't think that way, but, you know, I don't think I have the energy to try and change your mind today.
If you change your mind.
This place seems to be pretty surrounded in forest and stuff. We should be able to find a safe place somewhere nearby.
Can you just talk to the plants and ask them what's going on in the middle?
I don't see any. None of them seem to be responding, I guess.
None of the plants?
Yeah. I don't know. Everything seems to be such a panic out there. I don't think I have time to kneel down and be like, oh, hey, what's going on, little buddy?
That's probably fair.
If I probably give up my guard for a second, I get stabbed in the back, and honestly, I don't want to get stabbed again. I think we should try and seek a vantage point to see what's happening there in the center.
I would love to send my bees, but with how much smoke there is, I'm not going to be able to focus.
No, I don't blame you.
If we had hack, I'd say... No, because you can't fly.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Well, shit, if we had hack, then I'd send him fire rounds.
I have the sending stone, so if we want to send a couple people out, I scout.
Yeah, you're small. And you and Pyro could go out. I think we should send Trick and Pyro out because they seem to be skilled at sneaking into places that they shouldn't be.
I also have +7 stealth.
I didn't think I saw Jim's thing.
Okay.
+7 stealth? Have we been using that?
No. Do you want to go out? Because I know you're very good
Whoever thinks you can look at the square and come back.
Alright.
Or just stay there. We're using the sending stone, obviously.
Yes, here is the sending stone. I trust you with the sending stone. I haven't used these before, so I don't know how they work.
You just kind of speak into them. That's how it normally goes.
Hold it to your ear.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
That works.
It's like,
God, I love you guys so much. You're so great.
So, yeah, you hold it to your ear, and then, you gotta speak up a little bit. You can probably hear it like that. There should be a word for that. For, something you hold to your head and you can talk to people with it.
Yeah, but do we really want to make up words right now?
Walkie-talkie.
The fuck is that? Oh my god.
That's actually a really good
Oh
name.
my god!
You can walk around and you can still talk to people.
Oh my god!
That's a good name! Okay, walkie-talkie. Alright.
Okay, yeah.
We invented the word walkie-talkie.
Trick invented the word.
Trick invented the word walkie-talkie.
God's Slayer World, you look up walkie-talkie word origins. It's just some random fucking party.
This weird fucking cat.
Some random fucking cat 600 years ago.
Alright, let's go!
Alright. So we got stealth and stealth and stealth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't split up, obviously.
No.
Don't- Wait, you have a disguise kit. Put a cloak on or something. We'll figure something out. Yeah, so I think just go for the cloak at least. Try to keep your face mostly hidden. You two just
We're cats.
stay as high as you can.
I got horns, I got a weird looking face, I guess
Yeah.
you can, like, I kind of fit the bill. But, like, wait, okay, I've got, like, I paint those, like, white triangles on my face. I can, like, paint a skull on my face real quick.
Roll.
Okay.
Also look dead.
And I got a 7.
Well, so at least it looks like a skull.
I tried, guys.
Okay. Listen. I must bestow this upon you. Like, from bullshitter to bullshitter.
From one bullshitter to another.
You're in town.
Yeah.
You're visiting the cult.
Uh-huh.
You're looking to join, potentially. Just run with the story.
Okay.
If someone asks you what you are, you're like, you're looking to check out the cult.
Elliot pipes up.
Worst case, go with someone so they can show you a leader or something.
Elliot pipes up and gestures Zeta to come over. Can you hand me your paint?
Mm-hmm.
And he paints a better fucking skull because he actually knows what a skull looks like.
Beatrice is like, you said you didn't have anything you could do.
I mean,
You're a fucking master painter.
I studied the human body for years.
You're a fucking master painter. Why didn't you tell us that?
It didn't seem important.
You're important.
You're breathtaking!
You're valid!
You guys are basically just me yelling at Elliot, too.
Okay, let's
You're
talk
important,
about
damn it.
That's how I feel about Elliot, man. You guys tell us if anything is happening.
Yeah. I got the
Well, there's a bunch of fire.
Can you guys fit under my cloak?
Can we?
Roll.
Do we all roll?
Like sit on your shoulders.
One of you.
And just like.
I got an 18. I
Oh,
guess I
yes.
do.
Both Trick and Pyro fit under the robe.
Marisa, you and me are under Zeta's robe. Zeta.
Awesome.
Zeta.
Marasia, Maddie, and Zora all roll stealth.
What is that? 20?
And add your stealth modifier.
17 plus 7. 24.
14 plus 6, 20.
Marasia?
8 plus 6, that's a lot of numbers.
14.
Yeah!
We're pretty fucking stealthy.
Yeah, you guys all managed to shuffle over to the fucking... Each of you managed to make your way over to the middle. There's a loud ad playing in the sky.
Why do we not hear boss music?
Fartex's ultimate attack. I'm a bad
Advertisement.
Capital One Venture Card.
Now
What's
listen
in your
here,
wallet?
young ones. Let me tell you about car insurance.
What the
Geico
fuck is that
as a
called?
giant
And then
deck.
Trick notices the skip ad button and it's like, no, wait,
Wait, no!
That's his weakness, guys. That's how we can defeat him. Skip ad.
What the fuck is it called?
Everyone's expecting a movement option so we can get to
turn
the
on
button
ad
faster.
blocker.
How do you turn on ad blocker to your like actual self though?
Gun.
They should make ad blocker
If you had ad
glasses.
blocker on yourself, would you just like stop seeing billboards?
Oh, yeah!
You get glasses on so it just blacks out any ads.
Yeah!
Or whites out, whatever you want.
Okay.
And white. Gray.
Or makes all ads grayscale.
So,
Alright, what's going on?
the three of you shuffle to the town square. Nobody really seems to pay attention to Zeta. They're just kind of like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because I rolled really low. Do you want to go to the level of the town square, or do you want to see from a distance?
Distance for now.
Okay. So, you see most of the stands are destroyed. It seems to be really cleared out. And in the middle, you see, this tall, humanoid laying down, being pinned. like, by several cult members. Many cult members are pinning this.
Something.
It's what you can, like, tits are out. It's the god.
Oh, hey.
Oh, fuck!
Zeta's like, oh, fuck. that's
Alive?
No!
Yes, they are still breathing.
Kitties.
A lot of cuts, though. Like, gold is spewing out from wounds.
That looks bad.
And you hear, like, a screechy violin as they sob. Unfortunately, you see walking towards it is Vartex. And
Snipe.
and the newcomer that you witnessed, Mancio. The two of them appear to be talking. And the two of them stop just before they reach the town square, and they seem to converse a little more. Then Vartex disappears.
Oh. That's not
You still hear footsteps. As, Mancio stares down at his, contraption of an arm and walks towards the music god.
guys.
Yeah, I'm fucking running. Just drop the stone in case anyone's staying, but I'm fucking running towards it.
Guys, you guys need to get over here, like, right now. Like...
What?
You just hear a thud as I throw it on the ground.
God, what the hell?
Each of you rush out, and the way on there, the way there seems to be cleared of all cult members. You don't see anyone. You don't run into anyone. Zeta sees the mass of people and sort of calls them over.
Am I here yet?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I just, like, fuck all, run straight at Mancio and try to, like, be-assisted punch him? So they're, like,
That's
grab...
a terrible idea.
Yeah, it is. It fucking is. But just grab my arm and thrust it forward with the bees.
I guess, like...
In
horrible
character
idea,
makes sense, but it's a horrible fucking idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Roll.
Beatrice!
Don't throw attention to yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm drawing attention to myself, not y'all.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I ready my bow, and you guys can escape from my cloak if you so choose.
You should get some weapons ready.
Yeah, I'm getting my
Yeah, everybody's...
I'm hoping to God everyone else is close.
Everyone
to me,
is
basically.
getting ready.
Yeah. 7.
7.
So, it's more of the idea of the punch than the punch damage.
You try to strike a punch on Mancio with his back turned to you, and he moves to the side, and he turns around and faces you. Oh, great. Hi, Beatrice. Good to see you again. You gonna say anything this time? Or are you just gonna stay silent?
Y'all are fucking idiots! Hurry up! Just immediate everyone fire.
Can we all storm him at the same time?
Yeah, sure, roll for it.
Yeah.
I'd say from the NPCs, only Elliot is able to land a hit. Unfortunately.
We all are terrible, have terrible aim.
So, you charge, what do you get?
16.
16? What did you get?
11.
Pyro, what did you get?
12.
Elliot's the only one who lands a hit. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
fucking god.
You all stand around him.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Most people have attacked at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Can we guard?
What do you mean, guard? No, it's not your turn now.
Oh, fuck, roll Predator on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what I'm gonna use.
I fucking wonder.
Everybody, please roll 20.
Oh shit.
Who used a bow should not be rolling a 20.
What should I be
Add
rolling?
your constitution modifiers.
Oh no. I don't like
Well, you got a 10.
Plus 3, so 13.
Whoever
The
rolls
dice shall not enter
less
dice
than
jail.
12 takes 15 damage. And everyone is sent back away from Mancio,
What's
who
22
is close.
minus 15?
Which,
Okay.
by the way, out of the NPCs who charged, Jim is the only one who charged.
Oh.
And you are sent 10 feet away from Mancio. This is the only way I know how to make sure everything is okay. You're really going to try and stop everything?
You're trying to kill a god. That's kind of a bad idea.
I'm trying my best to save everyone!
From what?
Uh-huh.
I don't know! I don't know.
You don't know?
Fucking what, Mancio?
He tries to charge something, but something breaks in the arm, and he clutches it, starting to howl in pain.
Oh, I don't like.
Fuck, you rolled a 1? What happened?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, fuck. Oh no, Mancio.
And he's holding his arm down. Somebody sees this as an opportunity.
I wonder who it is.
And, well, it's Darrenville.
Oh, that's good.
And uses his longbow and shoots Mancio in the shoulder.
Oh, fuck.
Finally, someone hit him!
Arm shoulder or not arm shoulder?
Not arm shoulder.
Alright.
It's facing away from Darrenville. Is there anything anybody would like to do?
Okay, well, Zayna's
Mancio.
like... kinda
What
dead.
the fuck? This was
Wait,
all
where's
worth it. It was
Jim?
worth losing your arm.
I will destroy myself if it means everybody else will be safe.
Safe from what?
I don't know!
What are you trying to stop?
He tries to do something again, but it fails, and he falls to the ground, trying to support himself up with one knee.
Okay, so Zayna's like bleeding out, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone help? Please?
Darrenville sees Zeta, drops his bow in a panic and rushes over immediately. He does like a slide on the ground. And, he readies, Cure Wounds, and the second he makes contact with, Zeta, she gets back, 10 health.
Oh, thanks. 17. Thanks, man.
I should keep talking to him. Mancio, whatever end of the world apocalypse you're trying to stop, how the fuck does killing the people who control the aspects of reality help with that?
Because they could use this against us! What did we do for them? What did we do for them at all? We're just pawns! Pawns in a fucking game!
And how does killing the player help with anything?
It stops us from being controlled. It lets us take our own fate into our goddamn hands! Finally, Jesus Christ. He charges over to Beatrice in a blur and grabs her by the throat with his metal arm, holding her above him.
Fuck.
Hey!
What did they do for you? What does that pathetic harvest god do for you?
At the moment, nothing.
Exactly.
But in general, I kick it in the balls.
Roll, please.
Oh my god, I hate you!
9.
Just let him get kicked in the ball!
Please,
Let me kick him in the
It
balls.
does,
but
it does.
Kick him in the ball.
He drops you.
Freaking shark punch him.
Go ahead, roll.
Whatever.
Damn.
Just limp ass punch him in the face.
Yeah, limp pass, punch in the face. Doesn't really do any damage.
It only deals 1 damage anyway, so like...
He, like, is curled over. He's in pain, dude.
Well, yeah, because he kicked
In
him
a
in the
lot of pain.
You see, okay. I want to take whatever moment he is not looking directly at me.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to look at anyone in the fucking party and just point to Music God, point somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Darrenville looks at Zeta after making eye contact and is just kind of like, we gotta... and that is when I decide to do this. The arm glows again, because Darrenville has decided he's gonna try and do something. Yes!
Yeah.
Just get a fucking 20.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Hey! Oh.
The ground rumbles as plants burst out from underneath the cult members and wraps them and starts to drag them into the ground.
I'm just like, what? I'm just like, what? And Harvest guy's like, okay.
Not me, pal. Darrenville looks at his arm and he looks over at Zeta and he's just kind of like, okay, let's move.
Is Mancio in that?
No, Mancio is not. He was targeting the music god. Mancio and kind of away from it. And Darrenville grabs Zeta and moves towards the face of the music god. Who sounds more like a out of tune flute right now.
Do they only speak like in musicness?
Well, we can't understand it, or you
I
can't.
speak God.
If whoever
Yeah.
speaks Celestial can understand it, but
I can't help in this scenario. I'm dealing with Mancio.
yeah. Darrenville looks at Zeta and looks at the music god, and she's kind of like, and he makes his hands glow and tries to do cure wounds, but can't seem to touch the music god. And she's kind of like,
You gotta get them out of here.
yeah, we do. Music god. You have an opportunity to escape. Please get up. Please. The music god makes eye contact, and just kind of winces away in pain as they try to move, but something seems to be preventing you.
You gotta get up, man!
Roll.
$18. Do I add anything?
Charisma, if you got any.
Charisma plus 1, 19.
Yeah, the music god, hearing the plea of people, tears streaming down their face, hitting the ground, each drop, when it makes contact with the earth, seems to make a sort of guitar strum type noise.
That's cool.
As, she
Fucking epic.
That is
lifts
fucking awesome.
her head off of the ground and slowly but surely gets up, supporting themselves up with each of their forearms. The music god stands,
Oh,
I'm
so sorry.
the ground shaking as more of the golden blood drips from their body. And
Zeta's just like, I am very bad.
Darrenville is also like, holy shit, that's hot.
Oh, fuck.
Wow, at this
I
moment...
imagine they're just dramatic violins going off, and Beatrice is like, geez, that girl can swear. Just swearing like a sailor.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
Watch your profanity.
And meanwhile, Darrenville and
Zeta are having their we love women moment. Damn.
Oh,
It's at this moment that I forgot how much I love women.
Same, dude.
Well, the music god stands up. They don't really seem to be in a position to do any fighting, or if they did do fighting, they did not win. And takes a moment to look at everyone and gives a little nod, and sort of limbers off into the distance. Mancio, upon seeing this, or at least hearing it, because he's not really focused on it right now, swears profusely under his breath.
Can I step on Mancio's
I'm
robotic arm?
just about to step on him.
No. Can I step on his robotic hand?
You could try, yeah.
Come on, shit.
Crunch it. Crunch it.
This is part 1.
Please roll.
As
I
you're
hope I do, because I need to roll high twice for this to work. 18.
18.
And
you step on it.
part 2 is, can I cut it off at the shoulder? With the sword I was given?
You can try.
At very least, fuck it up a bit.
You can try.
Shut up!
15.
You manage to step on the arm. Crackles of electricity pass through. Mancio opens his eyes, and grabs you with his normal hand, slamming you to the ground.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still holding a sword.
Yeah. But he does not account for the sword suddenly swinging at him. And takes a a slash to the face.
Oh, that's gonna be a cool scar.
Could you please roll a d6 for me?
D6.
Y'all, what are you doing?
Wasn't that a D8 on damage?
What are you guys doing over there?
Short sword? No, short swords are
4.
d6. His face is like injured, as he holds Beatrice down, still grabbing a hold of his metal arm.
Y'all leg.
I'll get my sheet back out.
And he just kind of just stares really angrily. He seems to be thinking of something. And he shocks Beatrice's hand. Doesn't do any damage, but he shocks it so Beatrice would let go. So roll for me, please.
20?
Yep.
Do I add anything?
No.
I figured Constitution, nothing?
No.
Strength, well, I got 13.
Roll again.
It was tied, wasn't it?
Yep.
What'd you get?
20.
16. Okay.
I get a tween.
So, what does that do to me?
It's like, ow, fuck, what? Because that's not what he's focusing on.
Quick action. Hey, bees. That sure would sting if something got in his new gash, wouldn't it?
Oh my god.
As the bees, hear
Pile
this.
some amount of bees into the new gash on his forehead and just try to get a sting
fuck.
out.
Oh god.
I'd like to do my action first.
Yeah.
The arm lights up,
Uh-oh.
even brighter this time,
Uh-oh.
and thunder roars from the sky
Beatrice,
itself.
Yeah.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
Lightning flashes, thunder booms, and you can feel the winds start to pick up incredibly. Rain pours down from the sky.
Okay,
The even dark sky in the night becomes just the stars that were once there are just covered and gone as clouds begin to form.
Can we leave?
Well, we don't have to worry about the town being on fire anymore.
I guess.
I don't say that out loud.
Beatrice, make a Constitution saving throw.
Got a +3. 10.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti.
As lightning shoots down from the sky directly onto Beatrice, and Mancio.
Oh, and Mancio.
I like the idea that strikes us and we just disappear. Sorry guys, see you next session. I've still got the stone too.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And loud ringing fills both of your ears. Beatrice, you take 8 damage.
Wow.
And the two of you are like pulled apart from the I just say so. That's why.
Beatrice!
Still do the bee thing though.
Roll.
And then the rest probably put away because it's now downpouring.
Mm-hmm.
20!
Bees.
Hey, Mancy, I hope you
Hey, bitch!
hope you don't mind a
you
big
just-
ass fucking infected scar on your face now.
He screeches over, like, you can tell, you can't hear it, but you can just tell everything is going wrong for him. More blood pours from his face.
Damn.
And he just looks so ungodly pissed.
So
Yo, Beatrice, how about we stop pissing off the dude with the magic arm and we get the fuck out of here?
is he like close to down, or am I basically just in vain attacking him?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
I just can't.
Because the end goal is knock him out here. Take him and tie him up. But
We need to go!
yeah, and I would.
Well, Beatrice can't hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, A, I can't hear you. B, I do legit want to try and incapacitate him if possible. Because it's not helping anyone him being up.
Ariel and Elliot rush over to Trick and Pyro to make sure that they're okay.
Hey,
And starts to
I'll get you juice.
gesture you guys towards Zeta and Darrenville, because there's Elliot is just like, there's no way either of us can make it through this. And tries to make a gesture towards Beatrice to get the fuck over here.
I
Sorry.
feel like at this point, sword time.
Sword time?
Just charge him.
You're gonna charge Mancio. Alright. Okay.
It don't make sense, but it's more in character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. If I were acting purely logically here, I would not be doing this. But
I like that you're being in
yeah,
character.
it only feels right for her to be full on, dude. What the fuck? Calm your ass down.
No! It's not a phase, Beatrice.
15 plus whatever,
That's your strength.
so 0, so 15.
You charge him and he manages to block you with his normal hand.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Because he doesn't care either. He's pissed just as much as you are.
Yeah, is he gonna do something, or can I just? let him?
Yeah, he just managed to block you, that's
Okay.
all.
I mean, I guess just go for the sword again.
Alright.
Already gone once, so we'll go in for the second blow. It's kind of in vain to go after the arm at this point, so I'm just gonna go for it. The aiming generally on the side of the real arm.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Mm.
Just any slash at all. I'm not even attempting for anything.
You pull the sword back and you try to make a slash and he steps back, trying to land a punch on you, but he also misses.
If I use Shillelagh, I'm using the spellcasting as opposed to my strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for it.
Yeah. I mean, for the attack, not for using the cantrip. You just use the cantrip.
Oh, I just use the cantrip then.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm using spellcasting instead of strength,
Mhm.
which is significantly better. And then, what am I doing? I'm just using the sword again.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 plus 5, 20.
Roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh my god.
That's in line flat.
Yeah.
2.
No, he's just gonna retaliate. Why was that so hard for me to say? By charging up that arm again, doesn't even focus on the storm anymore. And it seems to malfunction yet again, making a whirring crack noise. As he screams out in agonizing pain.
Oh, God. Did you roll another 1 or?
Mhm.
Oh, God.
Leaning over and trying to hold himself together.
6.
You just
Plus 5, so 11.
yeah, it still doesn't hit. You just kind of like slice in front of him and doesn't really hit anything. He makes eye contact with you. He looks so in pain and he looks so tired. He looks like he's crying. Almost. And he says something, but you can't hear it.
Yeah.
You can't hear
Can
it.
he hear it?
No.
Yeah.
Can't even hear himself. And he doesn't attack this time.
I just...
Oh, it's his right arm. Fuck. Alright.
Which arm is this, Mancio?
It's the right.
Oh, okay.
It's the normal.
Yeah.
It's the right arm.
I know it's right arm then.
To the right, to the right, to the
Like, I go for the sword slash, but I'm basically just as fucking dumb as he is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I rolled an 8 plus 13.
Both
but,
of you
I'm
seem
not
to be
trying that hard.
wearing yourselves out.
Bacon that
Out of the Beatrice, like, watching this dramatic fight is, or not Beatrice, but like Trick is just kind of like,
Bacon at home.
I remember that time when I was at home and there was some fucking bacon. Trick, where did you get that cup? That's unimportant right now.
There's more important things, and it's bacon.
Trick. The group. Let me real quick shift focus. The group seems to be shuffling their way back over to, a like safe and confined area. Like, not under the rain. With Darren Volt directing the group. And they all managed to find a like a piece of wood that's still standing attached to something and huddle underneath there, waiting for the best. Darren Vol looks over at the mess, and he looks back at the group, and he tells
Hi.
he tells Trick to wait there as he rushes back over towards the mess. That is the two sad fucking idiots still fighting, pushing themselves way too much.
You better stop.
I can't hear you.
Would you like to do something?
God, I don't even know. Like, just drop the sword and just stare.
He also seems to, his like fist relaxes, and the two of you can't seem to say anything.
Like, we can't even hear each other if we did.
You do see Darren Vol making his way back over to you, running at like his speed as best as he can.
Unless he's about to fucking deck Mancio, I don't care.
Well, I can tell you good news.
He's about to fucking deck Mancio.
Through a split-second decision, looking at how tired both of you are, he just takes his arm and he just like hits Mancio right in the back of the head, and you see for a second just this broken man, so tired, so worn, just collapse right in front of you.
I think he like falls into me and I like catch him at least.
Okay, well that can happen too.
Yeah.
You two make like the most normal eye contact that's happened this entire time.
Me and Darren Vol or me and Mancio?
You and Mancio.
Okay.
And Darren Vol just kind of stands where Mancio was, very uncomfortable, and holds his normal hand out for Beatrice to take.
She's just like frozen. She's just holding Mancio. She's just like she just looks at Darren Vol like, I don't fucking know.
Darren Vol just kind of nods and like he says something, but you can't hear it.
Yeah.
Your ears are ringing. Everything
I
hurts.
him like I can't.
And he comes around and he kind of gestures for you to hold on to him.
Yeah.
And he lifts you up and you all wobble over towards.
Mancio?
Okay.
Okay.
I assume you're
Yeah.
not just gonna leave him there. The three of you sort of make your way over to the group, and Darren Vol says to the group, "We need to move to the forest area. This too dangerous. Is there any objections?"
He's like, can you speak up? My hearing's not fully back yet.
We're gonna move into the forest. We're just gonna.
We're gonna move. Ow!
Um.
I'm joking.
The group. Notably, Elliot is far away from Mancio as possible.
That makes sense.
The group manages to find a sort of clearing within the forest after what feels like 30 minutes. Thankfully, you do not hear any other commotion, no dragons, no nothing. It's just now a much calmer rain.
Do we really need this music anymore?
No, this is wrong music for this.
Okay, I know what to play. So it's right in my
I'm
ears.
about to start crying.
Oh, do you need a hug?
No, I'm good. Putting a lot of emotion
Well,
into
you're
this.
fucking getting one later.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a threat.
Darrenville rests Beatrice next to a tree as he leaves the two of them alone. Darrenville and Zeta sort of set up like a tarp area, and Darrenville casts the cantrip bonfire as he pulls out another cloth from a bag, and he gives it to Elliot to sort of warm himself at the fire. Jim sort of sits on the opposite side from Elliot and just kind of stares intensely. And it's so cold out, but none of you seem to care after what's happened.
I got a cloak.
Zeta begins to sob.
Darrenville reaches out with his metal arm and kind of hesitates and kind of pulls himself away and just lets her sob.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna sit by the fire.
You gonna sit by the fire?
I'm gonna sit specifically like this because I can.
Jim looks at Trick.
I'm looking in the pretty fire. Shiny.
Hey. Trick, right? Thanks.
Slowly. No.
Thanks for giving back the amulet.
Out of the cloak.
I shouldn't be as mad as you as I probably was.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're fine. Thanks. That's all I can say. I don't know. It's not every day you experience a near-death experience where your entire town collapses. Is there anything you guys want to do? Is there anybody you want to talk to
Where's
at all?
Joel?
Joel is like, I didn't even think about Joel, sorry.
Oh, that's totally good. I didn't think about
There's
Joel
a
until
lot.
Laura mentioned him.
Yeah. I assume Joel is kind of huddled over at the fire. He's laying on his side, and he's just kind of staring at it.
I want to, like, go over and see how he's doing, especially since his arm is kind of fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Joel?
Yeah.
How are you doing, buddy?
My best. I'm doing my best.
Yeah. You want me to... Can I look at your arm, make sure it's alright?
Yeah, that might be wise. He sits up, and he sort of hands her his... It looks terrible. It looks like it was crushed, and it's you can see the bone underneath the skin. I won't describe too much, but like...
It's just bad.
It's just bad. And he kind of just, like, holds it out, and it's shaking. And
Does it hurt?
not anymore.
It implies that it did hurt.
Okay. I can't heal you myself, but I can...
I don't expect you to. I don't expect anybody to.
Just come here.
Okay.
You've been through a lot today.
Yeah, I have. I wasn't weighing anybody down, was I?
No, of course not.
Okay. It just felt so sudden and fast.
Yeah.
I was dragged into that.
Yeah.
I'm not a traitor to you guys, am I?
No!
Okay. Okay.
No, don't you ever say that.
Okay, I won't. You guys have just been so nice to me.
Yeah.
You guys have just been so nice. Like, Hack.
Oh, we're gonna find Hack.
Hack.
We're gonna find Hack.
Oh my dad.
We're gonna find Hack.
Okay. Dad so much. I want my dad. Hack was laying down, and he said he needed something for his head. When I went downstairs, I saw you. He told me that I needed to come with you, that something had happened.
God.
And I was so scared that something had happened.
Okay.
Zeta,
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, Joel.
Can you just stay here with me?
Yeah.
Not leave for a little bit.
I will stay right here.
Okay. Joel seems
emotional.
lays in.
God, this is good music for this.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
Joel lays in your lap, and he kind of hugs your arm as he slowly drifts to sleep.
Fuck it, Trick crying. Not like sobbing, but you know, just,
Jim
I'm
sees.
gonna say when I'm looking at that fire, I'm not just thinking about nothing. Thinking about stuff.
I assume.
And that is happening in front of me while I'm thinking about stuff.
Jim
No.
notices that, and he puts an arm on your back, and he just kind of pats you. Hopefully that's allowed of him.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Is there anything else anybody would like to do?
Keep crying.
I'm still just waiting for Mancio to wake up.
Do you want to have that scene now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, we're all having emotional scenes.
Shut off the
I'm
speed
gonna go
run.
eat leaves.
Okay.
Just for future reference, I'm assuming we're counting this as a long rest. Unless we like suddenly get forced out of there.
I'm just gonna say you had a short rest,
Okay.
and it is now dawn, and you hear Mancio moving around.
Oh, you're,
Trick's
oh.
gonna sadly put grass in his mouth.
I'm gonna assume Darrenville made food.
No,
I'm still sadly putting grass in my mouth.
Um.
Fuck you.
He doesn't say anything. He just kind of stares.
What do we do now?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm entirely in the right and keep her entirely wrong. It's not. I don't want us to be like this. I don't want it. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it was the objectively correct decision for me to leave, and I'm gonna pretend like you're not right, like you don't have good intentions. You've been out a while. I can think through it. What do you want? Like, what do you want to do?
I want to make sure Carlo's okay. I want to stop whatever I keep seeing.
If you don't mind, what do you see?
Panic. People dying. Everything is descending into madness. And at one point, I think I saw the floor open up and just swallow an entire building. I just want to make sure everyone's okay, and I have so much pent-up anger, but I just... Part of it, I guess, is that
Just go back to holding him at this point.
Aw. I guess I missed you a lot. Because you just abruptly left. Felt like. I spiraled very hard. This feels about like the most clear I've ever felt in a while. And I thought I had clarity when I met that son of a bitch. What am I doing? What am I doing? None of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. What do you want me to say here? Do you want something in particular? What do you want from me?
No. All I can hear is that it sounds like you did your best. And I didn't. I was so wrapped up in this, I've got a mission, I've got a purpose, I can go and I can save the world, I can grow crops, I can do whatever I want, I get to, have fun, control a bunch of bees, fuck off, leave everyone at home, forget them. I don't even know what I want at this point, Nancy. I don't know if I want you to come with us or if I want to leave again. Or
Do you really think they're gonna even accept this? I mean, I just tried to kill everyone. I just tried to kill you!
Yeah, and I'm fucking sitting here holding you right now, aren't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, these guys, they're good people. They're not... The kid over there, he's part of that cannibal cult. Like,
Really?
Yeah, we saved him from under this building with other people. He's just scared. We're trying to give him some sense of normalcy. It's not going great so far, but it's... I mean, I don't know if we even have a goal at this point. We're just a bunch of idiots traveling. I'll come with this. I'll talk to them. And if they can stand it, if they can, I don't see why they wouldn't. But if they're fine, I think you should, at least for a little bit, come with us. Just to get your head on straight.
What about Elliot? They made me hurt him a lot. The others. A lot. I don't think he can even look at me right.
And I think you're just gonna have to deal with that. It's not like you can undo it. It's not like you can change what you did, but you can change what you're going to do.
Yeah. I suppose so. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry.
There's a lot of sorry going around. Don't put it on yourself.
I'll do my best. But
Redemption arc!
it's kind of what I've been doing this whole time. I mean, who tries to single-handedly save the world, goddammit?
I don't think I've been doing.
Fair enough. I imagine just the two of you sit there.
We'd go for full-on hug at that point, yeah.
Do we want to end this here so I can explain shit?
This is a good place to end.
Alright.
Ending with Beatrice and Mancio hugging in a raining wood.
Mm-hmm. Now I know what I'm gonna draw.